ready.
Oof.
Well, thanks for coming, and welcome to the first and possibly not only session of the Tower of Eidolon.
Oh, that's the thing.
Do we have music?
Are we recording this too?
I am
I
recording.
am.
I am live.
No.
Oh, okay, that's cool because I didn't get to set that up.
Zor, the tower in the background. The flowy one.
That's the penis.
That's so painful.
All right. So,
Do we have
last
music?
session
Do we have music? Give me intense
We-
ambience. Give me ambience.
we do not have right now.
I'm at max volume and I hear nothing but sadness.
You must subscribe for more content.
Maybe if we get sponsored like the other campaign,
Oh, fuck you.
Fine. There you go.
Oh,
Hey.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. I'm gonna take my pants off for this, guys. Oh my god.
Oh damn.
I literally sorted these out at the last second, and Roll20 doesn't even allow custom music. I'm so salty about that. I had like 5 playlists prepared. All right. So, last session, we were on a boat heading towards the continent where the Tower of Eidolon is supposed to stand. Somewhere. You all got to know each other on the long trip
I don't
from
know.
one. I only said you got to know each other. I didn't say you like each other. As I said, you got to know each other. You made acquaintances, and we left off as the first mate told you that you would soon reach the village that they were heading to. And he was a little bit ominous about the information he gave, as he only directed you towards the tavern and possible problems in that town or village.
No, god damn it.
Do you guys want to go up to the deck, perhaps?
Yes, I would.
So I'm gonna assume all of you had a deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm following the little bird.
I want to see the new land.
Well, the first thing you will see in this new land after I change the music. Yes, after I change the music.
You see?
Excuse me if I'm a little childishly excited, as this is my first time as a player.
I see a lot of water. Oh, I'm facing the
I
wrong way.
spy with
She's just looking backwards.
And does the music play? I don't hear it myself. Yes, it
There
does.
it is.
Ooh, now I need a pee.
Wow.
Here's one note. I need to pee.
And
Did
what
you
you-
all hear that? Like.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, my
is that
goodness.
World of Warcraft?
And what? It's actually Warcraft 3. A little
Oh yes, it
prepped
is.
up. What you see is the silhouette, well, not silhouette, but the facades of the houses of a small fishing village with 2 docks and a rather barren landscape behind it, lit mostly containing forests and mountains. There is not much going on from what you can see and on the docks. Only a few people walking around, going by their daily lives. And the first mate once again approaches you. All right. Hold on, wait. Let me find the voice. Right. We're here. So, as I said, I would recommend you head to the tavern, and I wish you good luck on this continent.
Yes, thank you for the voyage. It was very safe. Mostly. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you paid, we deliver, so
It
to
is,
say.
it is nice not having to swim across the ocean.
Zephys is moving onto the docks.
Doesn't really look like there's any
Do the
expensive
others
things here.
do the others follow?
Of course.
Yay.
I'm trotting
Yes.
along.
As you head down to the docks, suddenly everything gets even more silent. And you hear the
Can you
sound
share?
of heavy foot
Trigger!
and you hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching you.
Oh,
You are
it's Timmy Pie.
in the slowly approaching you with a rather how do you say, not much care in the world are two orcs, and in the middle of them a half orc clad in full plate armor.
How are
With
what are the two, like, is that the half orc? What are the two orcs dressed as?
the two orcs seem like rather normal orcs. They wear leather hide armor and not much else, rather primitive weapons. However, the half-orc in the middle is clad, again, in a very, very fine suit of metal plate armor with
Oh,
bright
does
gray
it look
skin.
expensive?
don't.
Yes,
Oh,
Do not rob the man of his clothes.
no,
Excuse me.
I won't rob his clothes. That's too hard. I simply need to rob his coin purse.
And Zephys is going to call out to the orcs. Excuse me.
welcome, adventurers. Welcome to this, our little village of Torstead.
Thank you.
I hope the journey was pleasant.
Can I ask who offers such pleasantries?
Oh, of course. My name is Jarek. I am the I'm the, you could say, protector of this village. Me and my associates, that is.
Have you seen much trouble around these parts?
No, and I do hope that it stays that way.
I hope so as well. Now, I'm reaching here, but would you happen to give me directions to the inn for the night?
Oh, don't worry, the town isn't very big. The inn is right up there. He points up the streets in front of you and to the right.
Zephys gives a 90-degree bow as he says, "Thank you very much. Good day." Walks away.
You might want to wait, little bird. There are a few things I would like to tell you. You see, it is custom for people to pay a little fee, just a little offer of friendship,
I offer my friendship
so
to
that
the
nothing
inn.
bad happens. Oh, I think you might underestimate me. This fee is not voluntarily given. However, you are new, so I will let it pass for today. However, by tomorrow, I do await a small sum of just 10 gold from all of you. Have a nice day.
And you as well, Jarek.
He also does a very slight bow.
Yeah, they could be
What
fucking
nice
right.
people.
And he
Have you
walks
heard
in.
of our Lord and Savior Tyr?
At that, he turns around. Did you say that in character?
Yes.
He turns around with a smirk on his face, as far as you can tell through his sharp teeth. Oh, you might want to be careful with those names. Not all of those gods are welcome in these lands. And with that, he completely turns around and walks away.
As he's out of earshot, Zephys is going to just mutter, "May a Kadi shrink his lungs and kill him."
Jesus
Does he
Christ.
have a visible coin purse?
You can roll perception.
Okay.
Oh god.
Zephys is walking away before anything happens.
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay.
Perception,
Me too.
perception. Aw, man.
Oh,
You stare at his butt. It is a
nice.
very well-formed butt.
Okay.
I can't tell if he's got any coin purse on him, so I'll let him go. I was going to pay him with his own money.
I'm gonna walk back to the inn so we can make our way, and I go buy Exelum. If he's collecting money from everybody, he probably has more than one coin purse. And I keep walking.
Oh, you're probably right. Maybe I should find out.
Not my problem. Can I roll perception to see if there's a special something yellow nearby?
Yes.
Yes!
I can't help but feel strange. He makes people pay him to protect them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shouldn't you
Give me.
just
Give me.
Oh, you're new to this sort of thing, aren't you?
Well-
He and his men are probably bullying the city, killing anybody who doesn't pay up.
That's very fascinating. What do I see nearby?
What you see nearby are rather peculiar yellow ornaments on the house's facades. On closer inspection, though, they do look like they're simply symbols of a sun.
Are they shiny?
No, they are just yellow.
Oh, that's boring.
I'm moving to the inn.
Praise
I'm
the
going to the
sun.
inn. I'm like just speed walking to the inn.
I assume you are, or all of you follow.
Yeah.
Jeppy seems to be in a hurry.
I don't like that bird.
I like his little bird feet.
I want to cook him and eat him.
We do not cook and eat friends.
It's not my friend, it's food.
What the fuck?
Ma'am, please.
I'm not a lady.
I want to roll insight to see if he's a lady.
Oh my god. Okay.
Fucking
Fine.
You have
I'm
a
just
negative
dressed
one
like a lady.
modifier. I fucking hate you so much.
Except -1.
Look, you didn't want her to have a -1 intelligence, so I gave her -1 wisdom.
Okay, that works. That works. I'm glad. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
So she's oblivious, but she's smart.
Okay. Oh, do we go to the inn? Go to the inn.
Well, before that, Gabby, you do think you might be wrong about their gender,
Might, in fact,
but
be
you're not
genitalia.
fully concerned by what he's saying.
I'm squinting.
I don't even look like a lady anymore. I look like myself.
Well, of course, civilian.
Don't call me that. You're a civilian.
All right.
Yes.
You all approach the inn, and I assume you all enter.
What's the name of the inn again?
Can I fit through the door?
And I
The
open
inn-
the door.
You don't know the name, but you can. There is a sign outside with the picture of a dog and raindrops above it.
Raindrops falling on my head.
I open the door and go in.
Does the rest follow?
Yeah.
I'll
A
follow him.
soaked bitch in.
So, the crying dog in.
The
All
soaked
right.
bitch.
Dog spelled backwards is God. I trust this place.
I go in.
As you enter the tavern, you're actually. Give me a second. I waited so long to play this. You're greeted by a normal tavern, really. To the right, you can see some tables with banks. In the center are 3 round tables to stand at, and on the left are also 2 tables with benches around them. Not banks, benches. And the back of the tavern is mostly occupied by a very long bar that almost stretches the entire length of the building, with a large wine cabinet behind it.
Whoa. How many people are in there?
There are, as far as you can see right now, 3. There is a rather large man who you assume from his age and his clothes to be the owner, and a small halfling male, with curly brown hair and a rather simple tunic. And the third one is a rather large, bald man with a black wool jacket, sitting in one of the benches on the side.
It's a very nice jacket.
I wish to approach the bar.
You do.
Is it the large man, the owner, that's there, bartending?
Yes.
Hey, Dorito.
Hmm?
What kind of outfit is Lion wearing?
Lion is wearing like the
What
usual.
outfit?
Yeah, that's kind of my point. Like he's wearing like the normal pants you see on anybody, like 4 boots, and he's bare chested, but he has one of those like leather vests
He is
with
drying it up right now.
with white fur.
I'm just gonna stare at him. Do you own a shirt?
Shirt.
Shirt.
I do, but I don't use them.
I wave the bartender over.
After
I must
giving a
show my
small
tattoos.
pause to the halfling, he approaches you.
I for courtesy's sake, I climb up. Is there a bar stool like right next to me?
For the sake of this, yes.
Okay, I climb up onto the bar stool. I stand on it, and I do a bow to him as I say, "My good man, it is good to see you. We have just arrived here in port."
Oh, okay. Oh, well, welcome to our little town.
It is good to be
Well,
here.
more like a village.
I'm afraid
my
I
name
don't
is-
catch the name of your inn, or your name for that matter. If you could tell me, that would greatly please me.
I told you it's the soaked bitch.
He throws the furbolg a rather disgruntled look. Well, my name is Kyle Bestorg, and you just walked into my little tavern called the Wet Dog.
See
May
the
I help
soaked
you?
bitch.
He squints at you.
It's
Make
a
sure you put the music on
synonym.
replay, by the way. You can put it on
Oh.
repeat.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Loop it. You can loop it. You can
I
loops,
know.
brothers, loops. Okay.
Oh, no. No.
The
Get off!
dog.
Give me the loop.
The soaked bitch. It's a synonym.
I thought it was called the crying dog, but that fits better.
Anyway, my good man, could you tell me the state of affairs in this town for me?
Well,
Feel free to speak your
we
mind.
are. That
I
is
am a
easier
holy
said
man
than
from
done.
across the seas. Though I may not look it, he gestures to his sash as he says, I am here to listen to your woes.
Well, there are quite a few. For one, you might want to get comfortable in this town because there's not really any way to leave.
How so?
We have been held captive.
Well, we are currently being, as they call it, protected by a group of orcs, a whole tribe, as far as we can tell.
The Blood Tusk.
No!
They're like,
No!
Papa!
Yeah.
Daddy!
They are led by a rather eloquent of their kind, to be fair. His name is Jarek. I would really avoid him if I were you.
We met him at the docks. He was very friendly, in the deserving way of needing a good smackdown. Tell me, where does he usually reside?
Well, he and his cronies usually reside in an abandoned castle far further outside the town.
In the name of my god, we will liberate you.
You-
Around how many orcs are we talking about?
we don't know. We just know that anyone who ever tried to reach one of the other towns in the region never turned up.
My good man, how many militiamen, how many people of arms do you have in this town?
None.
Do you think you could, even if you didn't?
Sorry, what? I didn't catch that.
Do you think you could, even if you didn't? It is your lives.
Fight for your freedom.
Oh, fight. Well, I'm not a fighter, really. I mean, I don't want to die, and I mean, I can pay what he desires, so... Fortunately, even as a tavern owner, I do not have to pay more than anyone else.
But what about the people who don't have enough to pay? What happens to them?
Well, for now, we share money with each other to make sure that no one actually can't pay.
Aurora's
You
gripping her
avoided the
spear
question.
tightly.
And I don't think I would be able to fight, even if I wanted to. It's been at least 30 years since I held any kind of weapon.
You continue to avoid the question, what happens to people who do not pay?
He makes a very clear gesture with one of his fingers sliding across his throat.
Ah, thank you, good man.
Oh,
Awkward
see, I
friends.
told you.
Awkward friends, I have a proposition for you all. How would you like to invest yourself in some bloodshed today?
Oh, I very much like slitting throats.
In the
Oh, you
name
can
of
count
God
me
here,
in.
It is my duty to fight for justice and freedom of others.
While I do not like the term bloodshed, I do think we should liberate this flesh.
So you hear that?
If
You hear that, my good man?
Well, that is good to know. But do you really think you can take all of them on?
Not necessarily.
if this is a tribe we're talking about, we just gotta cut the head of the snake, and the body dies.
Not
So
necessarily.
we just gotta find a half orc.
How adverse are you with the outlying regions around the town?
If it's the castle you seek, it's not very far out. You can probably reach it in just a half an hour, perhaps, of walking. It's straight out the when you leave the tavern and you turn left, there is a path that also heads left behind the tavern, and if you follow it, it will lead directly to the castle.
Are the halfling and the bald man listening in on this conversation?
Well, they are present.
Can you tell if they're listening?
Make a perception check.
No.
She has a fucking 60.
You are actually very encapsulated by the amazing mustache of the tavern owner.
I would also like to see if they're listening.
Sure.
Let's see this modifier.
Was it perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Me.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
roll
man.
2.
Oh wow, the one with the negative modifier looks.
I'm like cross-eyed and then I like focus.
Well, excellent. You seem to be concerned about what looking out for more pockets. While Aurora, you actually do see or do notice that the head of the bald man twitches sometimes, especially at the mention of certain words or the mention of the orcs.
My good man, I ask, do you perhaps know of any weaknesses these orc tribe has? Anything they favor here in the town? Anything they could be especially angry to be without?
Well, they do want their money. They would get rather angry if we didn't pay.
I
What
say,
if the entire town didn't pay?
I say they be in the town down. It's not that easy, but it's definitely doable for a small tribe.
Good.
My apologies, good man. Did not mean to scare you.
By the way, at this point, I just want to mention that what you saw from the boat, it's not really a town, even though the people like to call it that. It's really more a village, like maybe 3 dozen huts or houses.
Oh, Zor, I have a question.
Yes.
You know my special item? Did you ever pick a type for it?
Give me a second.
Or if you want, you can just roll a D100 and I'll roll with that.
Let my hard drive load. Let me get my notes.
It would just be faster if you just roll a D100. I'll know what it is.
God, I didn't write that out. I'm stupid. Okay.
Okay, just roll a D100. We'll randomize it.
By the powers of luck.
What's going on? Oh god.
It's
We're,
something
we're
important.
already rolling into the bullshit. Oh my god.
There you go.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, I remember what your horn does. I think.
Yeah. Based on what it's made out of. Oh man. Oh well. That works.
Perhaps, do you have any insight on any traps we could set for them? You say they come from the castle.
I really do not. There's a straight path flanked by trees, perhaps, but...
How long have you lived in this village, sir?
I've lived here my entire life. I grew up here, I took over the tavern from the previous owner, and ran it since then.
There must be a secret passage or something into their castle.
There isn't, as far as I know. The castle has been empty even longer than I can remember. But one day, the orcs simply showed up. We noticed that there are movements of them in the forest around us, and that every time they have finished collecting money, they head towards the castle.
My good man, I am a follower of a gracious god who divines in those who are suffering. Rest assured, that castle will be decimated, gone, and merely scraps of ash in the morning. Good day. And he hops off the stool.
At that point, the old man in the on one of the benches actually does stand up.
Oh,
And
he
approaches
stands
you.
up and the whole inn shakes.
Okay, let me quickly check the ends. Okay. As the man approaches, you can actually see more of him than just his wool jacket. He's also wearing very simple pants, no shoes, but a very fine-made amulet depicting what you think is a white flame. And you suspect it's made out of pure silver.
The cool side of me is triggered.
I knew that.
Castle acting up.
Do we notice his approach?
He is a rather large man, I would say so, yes. He stands at about 6 feet.
Ah, I
and
see. I'm going to stand beside Justice and say, hello.
Good day. Wait, wrong voice. Good day. You are adventurous, I take?
We just landed here, yes.
Is that so?
It is. Who are you?
And my name is Arno.
As what?
Arno Pazlov. Arno Pazlov. There.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am myself. I do see that some of you seem to be followers of a higher power. I am myself a follower not of a religion, so to say, but an order, a belief. And I do think our goals do coincide.
Of liberating a town of orcs.
More like the ridding of the orcs in general.
Ah, so ridiculous.
Specifically.
Genocide. Very exciting.
Sorry, what?
Genocide. Very exciting.
No, my hairy friend, you misunderstand. These orcs are from a specific tribe that has acted against the laws of this land for quite some time. And I do feel it is about time that they leave.
I put my hand on Justice's shoulder, and Justice will fall upon them.
I wink.
My good man, do you
She
happen to
has
have a
belly
weapon of any sorts, or fighting style of sorts? We could always use help when we go against these monsters.
I might look like a simple man, but rest assured, I do know how to take care of myself.
Then come with
well,
us, fight with us.
That is actually why I approached you. I wanted to propose an alliance for now.
Temporarily, I'm interested.
Lilac.
5 minutes later, he's like, "All right, I'm over it. Good day."
Is he wearing any jewelry on his fingers by chance?
You gonna
See,
I
this is
mean-
the rogue I was hoping for in my campaign.
causing trouble.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Lithos over
Well,
here, just
okay,
like, I'm just gonna stand here and stare as Riam gets fucked by a bunch of people guarding a crate.
I mean, you can roll perception.
Pee
Liz.
pee poo poo.
I love the fact that he hasn't like checked to see if we have anything of value on us.
Oh, it's coming eventually. Don't worry.
I wouldn't.
All you can really see on him in terms of jewelry is his amulet.
Hmm.
But you do notice the handle of a dagger while scanning him.
Where on his
Barely
waist?
reaching out. Barely reaching out, yes. But it's behind his back and underneath his wool jacket.
Damn.
Barely visible.
My good man, I am Zephys, and these are awkward friends.
Well, hello there, awkward friends.
I'll alliance with you if you give me that nice shirt you've got there.
Ignore the garbage. It's following us.
Don't call me garbage, you stupid bird.
My dear friend, this jacket is sign of my occupation and my belief. I would rather burn you alive than give it to you.
Not to mention,
No, I like you.
you don't need a jacket. If anyone needs a jacket, it's Lion.
I
Why?
think he's covered, my friend. And not the literal term, but every sense of the word. Alright, are we heading out?
Well, I do not see any problems with that.
Are you
However,
friends with
if
that
you
halfling over there?
not quite, he is the assistant of the tavern owner. I don't even know his name, to be fair.
Understood.
However, before we head out, you might want to consider going to the smithy or the general store if you do need something.
A wise decision.
You can never have too many
Gran-
health potions.
Granted, they are rather out of stock as we can't get any new wares from other towns, but maybe they still have something that could help you.
Appreciated. Will you be following us, or shall we be meeting somewhere?
I will be waiting here in the tavern. Just come back here if you're ready to go.
Understood. Zephys turns and leaves.
What a peculiar bird.
He means well. I think.
He's a racist. He keeps calling me a thing.
You keep
Very
calling him a
hurtful.
bird.
If I didn't know, dear Furbolg, what you are, I would also assume so.
Shit.
Fucking
That's
hell.
very rude. You're hurting my feelings.
I can
And
hear lizards
you,
laughing in between words.
My friend, you're rather unpolite yourself.
I am very polite, thank you.
The way you stared at me, I do not think that you had any good intentions.
You look very
we'll see us
attractive.
I agree.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can't find the general store.
The rest of you actually following Zephys, or are you really staying in the tavern?
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna follow.
Ah,
Also, Arno is not answering. He's just going back to his bench at this point.
Oh, darn. I was hoping he would come with us so I could follow him behind and steal his dagger.
So, Lion,
Yes.
What do your tattoos mean? You have a lot of them.
Most of them are just marks from my tribe. Some are just represent.
Guys,
We
I
don't
want
call them
Lion to
ranks.
step on me.
Question 1, and we already have kings. Great.
Mm. They don't represent the ranking, but they represent what you've done and the things you've done to help the tribe. Like these ones. And then he just pulls open his vest, and you can see on his left pecs and his right pecs, there's what seems to
He's
be.
Maui.
Eh.
No, stop that! No! Why did you do this to my character?
Welcome.
What seems to be burn marks,
Ooh.
like an attack, but they are tattooed on by the in blue.
You were there during the Bloodhawk attack. Oh,
I was
so what-
there 15 years ago.
So it's like Boy Scout badges, but manly.
She's so dumb.
I know what scouts are, but I have not heard of Boy Scouts.
Do I find the general store?
Yeah, let's go.
9, so
Well, as I said, the village is actually really small. So even though you might have some problems locating it at first, you do find it eventually.
Awesome.
And Liz, if you really want to,
I'm trying to get some backstory.
Nah, I'll wait. I might steal some stuff from this general.
They just walk in and it's like, oh,
And you're gonna
shoes.
enter the store.
Is there anything expensive looking in the store?
I mean, you can make a perception roll if you want.
Why
And
can't
I-
you just tell me?
And I assume at this point all of you are in the store.
Yeah, I walked in to see what's there.
I
Ah, I'm slipping into lion. My voice is becoming lion. God damn it.
Ghost,
Yeah,
are you also in there? Or
yeah. I just said I'm
Okay.
entering the store.
Who's in the
Okay,
store?
didn't catch that.
I trot over to the shopkeeper.
Okay, first off, Liz, it's a general store. You see general wares.
You rolled a one.
At least you think you do.
What kind of general wares?
He can't tell.
You know, there's
Well, an example would be pants and pots, slightly covered in soot.
Are they nice looking pants?
You can't see through the suit.
Is there an owner there?
Yes, actually, there are. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible on me. There are actually 2 owners. As you approach the counter, you're greeted by by the faces of 2 halflings. Hello there. Welcome
Hello.
to the store. We're the Halfling Brothers. We're Pip and Gale.
Oh,
Hello,
they're cute.
friends.
Oh,
I was wondering if you had some health potions.
Do we have health potions? Oh, I don't know. Let me check on the back.
Hopefully they do.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
So is one of the halflings still there?
Yes, and the one that's left was, the one with the darker voice a little bit. The other one's still there.
My good man. Hello.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Yes, I was wondering, do you have anything stinky?
I'm not sure if I understand.
A stink bomb? Perhaps anything of the sort.
No, we're a general store. Sorry. Well, we got some stinking pans and pots.
Stinking pans.
Do you have anything incense otherwise that has a horrible odor?
No.
Today on things the
Aurora
DM did not
blinked.
expect.
I mean, what you might want to see is the outhouse, but otherwise, no.
That is a good idea. How about, do you have anything that smells enticing?
The opposite of what you were looking for before.
Well, we got alcohol.
How good of alcohol are we talking? Does it have a potent taste to it? A smell that you can smell from far away?
After all this time standing, I'm pretty sure it's very potent.
Oh. How much would it be for it? A cask? Maybe a few.
Let me quickly check the books. Oh,
Hey,
it goes
Zor,
behind the counter. Yeah.
can I roll history to see if I know any weaknesses of orcs?
Yes.
Any type of
Yeah.
village.
Nature.
That would be what?
Nature.
Nature?
While the
Honestly,
one is-
I think I could also let history slide.
Well, one's a 3, one's a 5, so which one would you like?
I have no idea which one is which right now, so I'm just gonna say actually, let's go with history.
Okay, cool.
while the one halfling's under the
All
desk
right.
and the one's in the back, I want to turn invisible.
Okay, first Gabby. You know that they're not the most dexterous bunch, and that all the orcs you met always prefer to fight in close combat.
How
So
unfortunate
you
for
might.
us.
So the only real weakness that you could think of your head would be either magic or ranged weapons.
Well, if it helps any, I know orcs are weak to ranged attacks and magic.
Of course.
They prefer close quarters. Not good on their feet.
Good thing you only ask about orcs. I mean, in this, yes, you may turn invisible if you want.
I am invisible.
This
All
would be
right.
funny.
A cask worth of really, really old wine. Honestly, I don't even know how long it stood here. It was here before we even moved in.
Oof.
I mean, I could probably sell to you for. I mean, the book says like 50 gold, but I think my brother really outdid himself with that. Let's say 2 gold. We honestly can't sell it. And at that point, the brother returns
I want to go where he came back from.
in a bit.
He go.
Curse. There we go. Oi, Pip. What are you doing? Are you giving stuff out for free again? No, brother. Well, I do think you really should have adjusted the prices long ago.
My good man, I
Think
was
you're
asking
right.
if there was anything odorous you all had. Either terribly smelling or enticing to the taste of sweet breads or fine alcohol. Something you can smell from a bit away.
Oh, well, I do think the alcohol he offers you would fit the second description. And if you want something nasty, we always got the outhouse.
Where is the outhouse?
Right behind the. Yes, you're a weird bunch.
Indeed. Aurora, were you going to buy something?
Well, if they have any health potions, but
Oh, yes, yes. Of course, the health potions. We do have about a dozen left.
how much do they cost?
Well, right now we are kind of short on money here, so about 100 gold pieces per potion. You see, we kind of have to pay the orcs around here.
I understand. I'll buy 3.
Whew. Well, add 10 normal health potions to your inventory then. And that's 300 gold.
I would also like to buy one.
Same for you, just with 100 gold.
Okay.
My good man, can I buy a large sack? And
Oh,
some gloves
see,
off
that's-
you.
Oh, gloves in a sack should be behind the shop.
And may I keep them indefinitely?
It's not like we need them. It's not like we keep cleaning the outhouse or taking stuff out of it, really.
Consider it cleaned for you.
Well, I'll take that as a good offer, as a payment.
Zor, did you say 10 health potions?
They have in total about a dozen, and you about 3, and Dorito bought 1.
So you got 4.
Yeah. So now they have about 8 left.
Good.
I will
And
buy
this-
one health potion as well.
Okay, 100 gold.
Okay.
Do you have
Liz.
any whistles of the sort?
No. Not that we know of, no. And Liz,
Yee.
you want to go you are invisible and you want to
Go,
go
in the
where where the brother came out.
Yee.
Do so.
Yee. I wanna steal anything valuable, any potions.
I mean, first I can tell you where you are. In the back, all you can really find is a very, very crowded room with lots of crates and barrels all stacked on top of each other. You can also make out 2 small beds, barely crammed in there, stacked above each other as well.
Very interesting.
And if you want to find something, you can roll perception.
I just want to search for any valuable particular.
You find more of the wares that they also presented in the front of the store. Pats, pans, pots,
I'll
A
take
few
a pair of pants.
not pants, but pans.
Oh, pans.
Yes. Don't worry, they
Are
don't have.
sturdy pans.
Are they sturdy?
Some of them are actually free of suit, if that's what you mean. But
So
otherwise,
something very sturdy and reliable. Something
Otherwise-
for knocking people out, maybe.
they look like very common pans.
Not very strong.
They don't. At least they don't break if you put them on a cooking plate.
If they're not very strong pans, I don't want them. No potions. I didn't find any potion jewelry.
Nope.
Oh, I'd like to search under their beds.
Roll investigation.
Did you say that out loud?
Investigation.
No, I'm just talking in the voice.
Yeah.
Because-
I thought you were just
yeah.
whispering
While he's
yourself.
doing
No,
that,
no,
I
look,
want to
I'm good.
ask if they have a kitchen knife. They have for sale.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, we got kitchen knives, sure.
Yes. How much for one?
10 silver, I think.
Indeed, I'm going to hand over 1 whole gold coin for the kitchen knife and say, can I get a box of matches with that?
Sure. That would be another. I'd say 1 silver.
Have this
Also,
old gold coin to cover it all.
thank you. Also, I do want to apologize for our prices, but we're really in a drought here.
It is no problem, my good man.
Understandable. Have a good day.
We do not mind at all.
Oh my god, Liz. Oh my god, fuck you. Okay. As you search under the beds, you discovered not riches, not jewelry, not potions, but a metal ring attached to the floor.
Ooh, a metal ring attached to the.
As in a kind of ring you would use as a handle for a trap
Oh,
door.
I'm going to quietly open the trap door.
As you try to open the trap,
You.
as you try to open the trap door, it is blocked by the beds above it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. I assumed that I moved beds when I was looking under them. Okay, I'd like to move the beds and
my
open the trap
God.
door.
You can alert everyone.
In the front of the shop, right after the conversation ended, you hear the screeching of wood on wood. What is
I
going
go
on there?
investigate.
The halflings are already way ahead of you.
I'd like to quickly pull up the trap door, jump down, and close it.
You have 2
You're gonna be
beds.
stuck in there.
You have literally 2 beds above it. You're not gonna move them.
I want
I'm
the
sorry.
beds out of the way, and I want to get the trap door.
I
You
mean,
know-
you're still invisible.
Just because I find this very amusing right now, I actually gonna let you roll athletics. Surprise me.
Oh, boy, if only it was acrobatics. I have a good modifier for that.
Zephys is walking out the front door. This is not my problem anymore.
I poke my head in and see what the ruckus is.
You managed to move the beds at a moderate pace, but after you move them just a few inches, the halflings are already standing in the room and watching the beds move.
I'm
On their
invisible
own.
still.
What the hell is going on?
I take
What?
my spear
Brother,
and
I
stab
think
it
the
at
beds are
air.
moving.
Oh, I'm a girl.
Do you confirm that action?
Do I confirm that action?
Well,
Yes, I confirm that action.
No, I mean Gabby.
I
Oh,
took my spear and jabbed it at the empty spot.
Oh,
Roll to hit
probably with disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
I'm just swinging it around. Okay, so that's strength. So that's a plus
You
7
guys.
to hit.
Okay,
14.
does a 14 hit you, lizard?
a 14 does indeed hit me just right.
Oh, shit.
Dumbass. You deserve it.
Well, roll,
Well, he did get hurt by Aurora this time.
well, roll for damage.
Jesus.
A 1d6 plus 5.
It's kind of ironic that the one who got in trouble didn't even buy a health potion.
Okay, 6. That's not so bad. But now there's blood.
And you also, as you strike out with your spear, you feel a resistance, and you hear probably the pained scream of a rather large, hairy man, who is now also turning visible again.
It seems you've got a holy weapon. You've hit the ghost.
You can clearly see it's excellent.
I'm a ghost. You've deactivated my invisibility by striking me with the holy weapon. Ooh,
What are you doing?
I'm a ghost.
I kind of take my hand and I poke you. Ghosts are normally.
You struck me with a holy weapon.
My hand is not a holy weapon, though I suppose my body is a holy vessel for my god.
You've struck me. So you've made me corporeal.
I would like to ask you to leave our shop this instant.
What's this trap door for?
Is it
That is none of your business.
Isn't it a secret tunnel to the castle?
As much as I would like to say it is not.
Is it your
I want to
porn
roll
dungeon?
persuasion for them to tell me.
I
what's
don't-
behind the scenes.
I do not know what a porn dungeon is, but if you do not leave this instant, I will ask our friend, the bald man from the tavern, to come here.
He's our friend.
I want to roll to persuade them to tell me what's behind the trapdoor.
I do.
While
I
this
put-
is
I
all
put-
happening, by the way, Zephys is making his way behind the tavern, going to find the bag and the gloves, and he's going to start scooping shit into it.
You have no problem finding the bag and the gloves. They're on a barrel right behind the
I'm
shop.
going to fill it to the brim as much as I can.
He's gonna die of
I-
bullshit. Like a real
I
bird.
guess. I assume you do.
Yeah.
I pat Justice on the shoulder. I'll be outside.
Oh no, you don't want to be out here.
I said outside, not in the back.
I'm gonna roll persuasion to have them tell me what's behind the trapdoor.
What are
What
you
did you
gonna
say
say?
to
Yeah, what are you gonna say to them? I want you to sell me this.
Okay, even though I rolled an 18, her charisma is very high for some reason. Even though I'm awkward as a person. I understand my comrade is in the wrong of forcing himself into this room, and I have stopped him. But if it is a way to the castle, or could help us with getting rid of your orc problem, I would like to know.
Oh, thank God you mentioned the right words. Oh, are you saying you want to get rid of the orcs?
Of course. I serve the god of Tyr. My
Well,
whole...
brother.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, if you want to finish, go on.
Yes. My god of Tyr, the god of justice. I'm here to liberate you. I mean, liberate.
Oh my god. Don't shut up.
Then, well, there are new here. I mean, they might have a chance, and they're not connected to us. Maybe even if they fail, the orcs won't slaughter us all. I don't like this. Not a.
You have my word. I will not speak of your betrayal.
That wouldn't help us anyway. But we're also running out of money here, so in a few weeks we would have all died anyway, probably.
We just gave them like 500.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but imagine this.
But we don't know
They-
how much gold they take per day,
Don't
or maybe
matter,
per
it's
They-
not ours. It's gonna be ours in a moment.
They're taking 10 gold per person per day.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
I know, right?
I guess nobody likes to have babies here.
Wow.
Okay. Moving
That
on.
was a thing.
I mean, if you have to pay for
Okay,
every
moving
person-
on.
Okay. Fine. What we have down there are basically our savings. Well, there are things of higher value that we plan to try and steal away from here if they ever should try to kill us all and sell them somewhere else. You know, a big escape. Foolish plan, but it's the last hope we really have or had.
I
Until
put
you
my-
guys showed up.
I put my hand on his shoulder. We should always have faith in escaping slavery.
It's not really slavery, I assume, but well, I can go check down. Well, I do have. Let me see. He opens the trapdoor, the bed's already somewhat far enough away, thanks to Exilum.
You're welcome.
Also,
friend.
he throws another very deadly glare at you, Exilum.
No one's more dirty than I am right now.
I give you a health potion for your wound. I hope you learned your lesson.
By the way, how big is the bag that I'm using? Is it just a satchel of shit, or am I getting a garbage bag full of shit? What am I getting here?
Well, I'd say it's a rather large bag you would use for harvest, so maybe 4 feet tall
Oh,
and
yes.
2
That's a
feet
lot
in
of shit.
diameter.
Good thing you have a horse.
Oh, yes. Okay, continue.
Aren't you going to heal me, horse lady?
I gave you a health potion.
But you have healing magics. Why drink a health potion when you've got healing magics?
Because there's only so much I can do per day.
But you did this to me. Isn't your god all about being
Here we go,
nice to
boys.
people?
Technically, my god about punishing evildoers.
I'm not evil. I didn't steal anything. I simply wanted to know what was under the trapdoor.
How did you find the trapdoor if you weren't peeking under the bed?
Well, I was peeking under the bed, but I didn't steal anything. I simply wanted to see what was under the trapdoor.
You know, I come from people like you would get hanged, or their hind cut off.
Oh, don't worry. Where I come from, that would happen too. It almost did multiple times.
Wow. Lucky you. You're very lucky that we are actually in a crisis situation here.
You're
Oh,
very small and cute. It
You're
must
very
be so easy to slide a blade through your throat.
You're very large and hairy. I can't imagine it being very hard to avoid you.
Do you want to try that out?
Do not harm the innocent.
He gives you a very not smug, but just a friendly smile.
Hazor,
Are you related to Nora?
Kind of roll. Kind of roll.
At that point, the brother comes back.
What kind of roll, Zor?
What do you want to do?
That thing.
I'd say just wood D20.
Just a plain old D20.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I stepped in front of him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Who's
Yeah,
in
no,
front
that-
of the inn right now? Just Leon?
I think Leon, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I did check what we have down there. If you would, well, we still have some rather rare weapons, a little bit of armor.
Do you
not
have
much.
any nice daggers?
Yes.
Ooh, I'd very much like those if you'd spare them to me.
Well, do you have the money?
Ah,
Especially you.
How much money are you wanting?
Well, how about, let's say, 2,500 gold for a dagger? Because
That's
it's you.
quite a lot.
Yes, because it's you.
I'm going to save your town from orcs and you're going to charge me that much?
You tried to break into our home.
I
Into
just
our...
wanted to see what was under the trapdoor. I
Yes,
came
because
in here thinking it was the bathroom.
You are the most foolish, tall person I have ever met.
I'm just
And
wiping off
let
my
me tell you,
sweat.
every single person I ever met was taller than me.
What if I give you...
gonna dig in my satchel and pull out a ring.
How about I give you this? This is the ring of the Duke of Bromwich.
Wow.
He's a
you.
very influential man.
Imaginary Duke, man.
Roll
I'm sure
deception.
Cole's
Son,
dad appreciates
Teddy is a
this
lady.
slander.
Roll deception. I swear to God.
Let me make sure.
Lord Irondales, please. Coles will remember this.
Pooey.
Wow. You deserve
No,
this.
I've never heard of Bromwich, and certainly not of a Duke of it.
It's on another continent.
Yeah,
Very
but-
influential man.
Yeah, I might consider the trade if I ever were to go there. However, for now, I do think I'll stay with the gold price. Though, now that I think about it, since we might have to pay a good sum to the orcs, maybe we should raise it to 3,000.
Perhaps you would be interested in these very fine noble's clothes.
Which clothes?
I have fine clothes.
You really want to give him your clothing that you wear on your body?
I'm wearing armor too, man.
I see.
Your armor, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna be naked underneath leather.
Oh my fucking God.
Would you like these fine clothes?
Ah, not really, no.
Okay, I've got one more thing. This disguise kit. It can make you look like someone else.
We actually do have one of those ourselves, I'm sorry.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have two. There's two of you, isn't there?
We have more than enough for both of us.
I think you're just racist.
I will ask you to leave our store. And he throws a look at the rest of the group.
Is he
And I
currently
would hope
holding
that-
a dagger?
No, they have daggers. They may have daggers down there, but you don't know even where they would be down
If
there.
he was
You don't
holding
know
one.
what it looks like down there.
If he was holding one, I was gonna grab it and
I'm
You ever
going
seen
to
a horse
join
trip
Leon out
somewhere?
front, completely casual, as a huge, like Santa Claus, like a huge sack over my shoulder, just reeking of shit. As I just stand there and say, "Hello, my good man."
Is that a bag of shit?
It is a giant bag of shit.
The bag is
I-
bigger than the bird.
How is she carrying it?
He's got like a really, really smug grin on his face too, and he just says, "Are we ready to set out, my good man?"
As soon as the others show up,
Meaning
yes.
they will never get out of there. I believe we can head to the inn.
Sure. You intend to take that inside of the inn?
I intend to
Don't take me
it
wrong if you like it.
I intend to take it directly to Jarek. My gift, my payment, my 10 gold.
Oh man, I wanted to break his nose, but that also is good.
I actually have a problem. There isn't really a condition for being covered in shit. So you're kind of throwing me for a loop already. Thank you.
I imagine it would just like make him very nauseated, dizzy, or like
Slippery,
I-
slippery, slappery.
I already chose something. I think you're
it's
gonna like.
difficult terrain.
I just wanted to show you.
Oh my god.
Anyone within 5 feet of him throws up.
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything yellow near me?
You yes, sure.
Yes, 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 yes.
I want to ask the halflings if they have any armor that's better than chainmail.
Oh fuck! Again!
Let her have the yellow thing.
You notice again the yellow sun symbols on some of the houses.
Disgusting.
You're rather encapsulated by them. By their disgustingness.
You wouldn't happen to have any armor stored down there? probably better than this. And I point to my chainmail, which is,
Oh,
by the way, 16 AC.
I did think I mentioned it, but yes, we do have some armor down there. From what I saw down there a little bit ago, we would have half plates, chainmail. I think even a suit of full plate, though it might have been a half plate as well.
See, what's a half plate's AC?
Let me quickly check.
15.
15.
It's not as good as mine.
Actually, do let me check again. And he quickly goes down, and just gonna cut this short. He's gonna come up again and say, I looked again through the armor pile, and we do have a spiked armor and a plate armor, a full plate armor.
Armor. Let's see. What spiked armor's AC?
Wait, oh my god, I said spiked armor, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my fault. I wanted to say splint armor. I'm sorry, that's the DM's fault. Splint armor is also, by the way, 17.
Oh, splint armor 17?
Yes.
Would you care to trade? I can throw in more gold too.
Well, you didn't do anything. I would even be willing to sell it to you for the normal price. Well, accounting inflation at the current. Let's say 300 gold. Would you like, looking at your body again, would you like to try it first?
I only need the upper half.
Now you're kind of throwing. I didn't account for that earlier, but okay. It's a little bit weird only selling half a suit of armor, but I'd say 150 gold then.
She smiles. I can do that.
He goes down and brings up a splint armor. At least the upper half of it. And he gives it to you.
Alright, sweet Micey.
In return for the 150 gold, I assume.
Suit of armor is so cheap, but a dagger is so expensive.
And I hand over my chainmail. I will not be needing this anymore.
Well, he takes the chainmail and throws it down the
Down the
trapdoor
stairs.
and closes it again.
I can't help but guess that you're racist since you sold to her so cheap. But me, I had to be so...
Sir, why are you still in my store?
Because you haven't made any effort to kick me out, other than telling me to leave.
I grab him by the collar and I start dragging him outside. Do you resist?
No.
Okay, he's still a large furry boy, so I'm gonna have you roll athletics.
Oh, I was just gonna roll strength.
No, give me athletics.
I count as one size larger when determining carry capacity or weight to push,
Centaurs
drag,
can
or
carry
lift.
one size larger.
Okay, that doesn't apply to someone doing something to me.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure.
I drag him out of there.
The way it's worded, it seems like it only counts stuff I do.
Oh, right. I'm looking through it. Yes, that would be the interpretation of the rules as written. Yes. Oh, yeah. You're basically just dragging him behind. Sliding on his heels.
And, you guys
I'm
go out.
still bleeding. Can you hear me, please?
Zephyrus is holding the bag of shit.
I handed you a health potion. Please drink it.
Well, that would be a waste. What if I need it later?
Are you done?
I use lay on hands to heal you for 6 HP.
You probably would have done better by healing the bag of shit than that thing.
Oh, you're a bag of shit.
Indeed. Carry on. He turns and walks down the road.
Alright, so now you have full health. And 1 health potion.
Oh, how great, how wonderful.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
At this
I
point, the
don't like
DM
that bird.
will ask for a small break because something came up.
Okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just lug this bag of shit over to the end.
That bird is up
Why?
to no good.
Why
It has a bag of shit.
a bag of poop?
Wow.
Explain.
Are you guys following me?
Let's wait for Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a small conversation. Since
Okay, well, I guess Zephyr stay behind so we can have this solid conversation. Bless
I'm
you.
very curious.
Excuse me.
Consider it my contribution. After all, we have to pay.
Are you going to shove shit down the orcs' throats?
He smiles.
Oh, goody! I may actually like you after.
I believe it is in Akadi's grace and thoughts that they all suffocate.
If you tone down the god stuff, we might get along.
If you tone down the sharp, squeaky voice that irritates my ears, we could all rest easily.
It's just the way I talk. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven.
Oh,
Don't come near me.
I love you.
Appreciated. Stay over there.
I don't actually love you.
I know.
I lied.
Yeah.
So, Justice, notice anything new?
Gonna wait for Sir before
Back.
he needs to be here.
Back.
She's just gleaming in her new splinter.
You have new armor, I see.
I wish I could wear pants.
Ghost, weren't you
How are
outside?
you going to protect the rest of your body?
How would you wear pants? Would it go over all
No!
or just the front,
I would imagine
or just
I would
the
wear
back ones?
I wish mercy on whoever approaches her hindquarters.
I would wear a shirt on the front part and pants on the back.
Don't you need to buy some sort of special armor for you?
I'm going to the inn.
I don't think they would sell such a thing here.
By the way, is everyone outside now out of the
Yeah.
store? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess you just left without saying goodbye. Or let's say you say goodbye. Never mind. Okay, you all
I
make
think
your
some
way
people
back.
should walk away.
You all make your way back to the inn with Zephyrus, or
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to look for bits and baubles away.
sure, roll perception. I'm not gonna give you stuff for free.
How much attention is my bag of shit drawing?
There aren't many people outside because of the situation, you assume, but those that are do throw you very, let's say, a curious look. Though you might also say they are rather disgusted.
I'm giving them a steadfast smile.
They're not stopping you.
Good.
Bits and baubles on the way to the inn. I mean, you find little stones on the path.
No, I don't
Dirt.
want the stones.
Well, that's all the kind of baubles there are.
Nobody's dropped any ball. Ow!
I mean, you might have gathered from the situation that everyone in that village is either poor as fuck or really needs to scrape for money.
Is he okay though?
I would like to roll perception to see if I see anything interesting.
That hurt.
What the
Are
fuck?
you okay, dude? Hey, guys. Guess
Wow.
what?
You
I
are
don't
bla-
see Shit.
She didn't do anything. She didn't even
I stared
start.
in the sun for too long.
She didn't even start.
You are more or less literally blinded by the shine of your new armor. You don't see shit. You only make out the silhouettes of your companions. Yeah. The only shit you see is that of Zephyr's.
Would you like me to carry that for you?
No, indeed. I'd like to do it myself personally. Thank you.
Okay, I assume you all got. Do you want to use the way to the inn, or do we skip there?
We just skip there.
Yeah.
Outside the inn, you're being awaited by Arno. Oh, there you are.
Zephyr gives
I
a
also-
friendly wave.
I see you made preparations.
The very
Also, I
best.
finally found his voice. If you
I'd
say
like-
so.
Go ahead.
No, you can.
Oh,
He
okay.
said-
I'd like to walk up to him and hug him and try and steal his dagger.
Ah,
As you try to hug him, he's pushing you away.
Oh man.
Oh,
You don't want to hug?
No.
Oh. I very much like hugs,
We have
especially
important
from big
matters.
men like you.
we have important matters to attend to. You can hug things later.
That is quite right. If you're ready, let's, I'd say we head to the castle.
Of course,
Well,
lead the
at
way, my
least
good
they
man.
call it. Well, he leads you there around the tavern and the path as described by the innkeep.
I like my bag of shit.
By the way, does anyone have any interesting markings on them? Like scars? I know Lion has his tattoos.
Zephyr has freckles.
Ah, good though. I have freckles too.
No, really good.
I also have a brand, but
Wow.
Lion just has like tattoos on his chest and his arm. He has some more, but you can't see them.
yeah, I'd imagine with the pants and the vest. There's probably more.
Is Justice the kind of Dragonborn that has spikes on it, or he's like,
He doesn't really have that many spikes, but they're there.
nice?
He's a slightly spiky boy.
Dirty dragon.
Exalim's always hunched over in the Gul'dan pose.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
kiss that
Oh,
dragon.
gosh.
Swear to God.
He's always got his arms doing that bendy thing.
Oh,
I want to see him do the little head bob and then skitter across the floor.
Be quiet, Bartholomew.
no. He's got him.
You can tell from the ring. Oh, right, you were there for it.
Are we following Arnon?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a castle.
What's around us? Can I see what's around us?
I'm not even gonna make you do a perception roll. There are trees, there's a path, and in the distance you can slowly see the roof of a rather tall building and two small towers.
My good man, do we want to approach this stealthily, or do we want to just knock on the door? Either way, I'm perfectly fine with.
Oh, I'm very good at stealth.
Good to know. My good man, answer.
Well, I did plan to just walk in and kill them, though if you have a better plan, I'm all ear.
It depends. How much do you guess are in such a castle?
Well, what they call a castle is actually just a rather large mansion. So, unless they rearranged things to make space for more people, I'd say there are at most, judging by the numbers we've seen, half a dozen at best at all times. And
My good man,
though, could I
have-
make yes?
I have a plan, my good man.
Do tell.
Do we see the door?
As you're slowly approaching, okay, so the layout. You know what? I'm just gonna switch to that.
This is exciting, guys.
Get to fight something. I mean, you fought with Coles before, but
I know, but I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I'm,
Now
I'm
she's
like,
in a complete new place. She doesn't know.
Let me just do a little bit of fog of war. It's gonna just take just a second.
Are there any rats around?
why?
Why?
Because I can get the rats to go inside and come back with as many friends. There are orcs, then we know how many orcs there are.
My good
Okay,
man,
you can
is
do that.
Actually, a good idea. If you could do that with the utmost stealth, and try not to do much attention. A horde of rats is a lot of attention.
I need to find a rat.
I guess roll perception to see if you can find a rat. Or someone could put down food.
Okay, should change now. If I did everything correctly, you should see things.
I see shapes.
I took geometry.
Yes, I did these in Adobe Illustrator
Looks like
earlier
a
today.
T-Rex head. Reptar.
Are we looking at the same thing?
Oh my god, and he's
Can-
praying to a
Can I
slice
look
of
for
bacon.
any rats? Are there any rats around?
Do a perception check, yes, why not?
Fuck!
I
You
too
don't
look
see-
for rats.
You don't see any rats. You thought you saw something moving in the bush, but it was probably just a rabbit or something else.
Since that was actually a good plan, and I am gonna roll for perception to try to solve some.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any rats, if there's anybody movement at the castle.
Oh, a 20!
Oh, look!
25!
Oh, look!
I'm a bird. I can find
Yes.
a rat easily.
Yeah, there are a few rats close to the. By the way, what I just want to see, you should see a big rectangle with a line in the middle and a circle.
Yay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, that's the main house. And what you see underneath are two towers flanking the entranceway.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So this is top view of the castle.
Yes, basically.
Okay, that's what was confusing me. I was like, what the fuck is
So
this?
you're standing. Okay, yeah, you're standing at the bottom. You're approaching from the bottom, and that's what you are able to see right now.
Okay. I casually use my
And-
free talon, my feet, to just pick up a rat and hold it out too.
Don't eat it.
Yeah,
Here,
going
you
to
do.
jump
rat.
You do so. I'll let you do that.
gently take the rat, pet it gently, and say,
Mr. or Mrs. Rat, I need friends to go into that compound there and see how many orcs there are, okay? And then come back with as many friends as there are orcs. Do you understand, little mousy?
Handling.
Let me. Oh yeah, right. The red nods. You think? At least it's a very red, unlike gesture with its head.
Okay, little rat, go, tell us how many orcs there are.
I set it down gently. in the direction of the castle.
The
Wish
rat
I was good
starts
friends.
moving towards the castle.
My good man, my plan. If you say, of which you are true, that there are half a dozen orcs in this castle, then storming this will be easy. I have a trap. Okay.
Do you plan to drop that shit on them?
Those towers, how high up are they? Sorry.
Let me quickly try to convert meters into feet.
I'm gonna
Um,
drop shit on orcs.
She's gonna be a legit bird. She's gonna do what birds do. Shit on people.
Meanwhile, Teddy, the other campaign, stares up at the sky.
Okay, I'd say the towers are standing. They're not really tall, and the walls around are actually not like castle walls. They're just very high garden walls, basically, with very little roofs on top of them. And the towers are about 16 feet high, at most. And in size, they may offer space for about 4 to 6 normal-sized people. Humans. That enough info?
How many feet?
15 feet high.
I'm gonna
easy
say
enough.
I'm gonna gently poke your shoulder.
I'm gonna say, though, since that is a bag of literal shit, and shit is even heavier than water because of the stuff inside, I will at least make you roll a athletics check if you want to carry it up there.
Yes, I will, my good man.
Before you go,
Oh god.
you were looking for incense before, right?
Of course.
And I pull out of my priest bag because I forgot I had these 2 blocks of incense. Will these help?
He smiles and he says, could I have both?
Well, I won't be, using them anytime soon, so here you go.
Thank you very much. He takes them.
She can't say no.
She has a problem with it.
And I'm gonna roll athletics. Yay! Look at this disadvantage, guys.
I cast bless on you.
Bless you.
I like how she did cast bless before you roll, so you actually can like make it add it.
What is the bless? What does it do?
Wait, bless is for attack rolls.
Oh,
Oh.
no, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh,
Isn't there like something with guidance or so for paladins, or do they not have that?
I don't think you have that until later level. You have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, the other paladin I played it didn't get that high level, so I always use bless.
Yeah, it's only for attack rolls or saving throws.
Yeah.
So I guess if you fall, you can use it, but...
All right. I'd say
How badly do you want me
You-
to shit on these orcs, dude?
Literally.
you make your way up very slowly, and because of your stature and the whole situation, I will allow you to carry it up there, but I will give you a point of exhaustion.
Okay, so point of exhaustion is disadvantage on what?
Let me quickly check.
Ability checks. And health speed.
What if I tossed her up there and she flew the rest of the way?
Yeah, can I get a boost
yes.
from? Can I get a boost from her?
You want to get thrown by her with the bag,
Yes.
Yes.
or what? Actually, sure, roll with advantage then.
Okay, so I get another roll. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just roll again.
I was just gonna do a straight check because we might have better
Oh
luck.
wait, shit.
Actually,
That's a -2, so that's 16. I don't don't know why it says 0 successes. That's kind of like, why is it
Because
gold?
you put a
Equals.
equal sign.
No, I know. It's a 16 though.
I mean, now that you mention the athletics check. Do me an athletics check.
Just perch on
Yeah,
your arm and
no,
just say, please do not
yeah.
hurt me.
Teddy, Gabby,
Damn it.
Aurora. Oh, okay.
Guys,
Yeah,
it's
okay, we're
gold.
still gonna. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with the 16. You don't get the point of exhaustion, but it is rather taxing on you.
Okay, I know. I'm gonna like just perch on the tower
really want
and call
Sheldon
down
to
and
die.
say, if you good people could make a ruckus, that would be brilliant.
By the way, at this point,
Start with my spear. Are you ready to accept the Lord of Tears?
before you do that, let's just say the rats came back.
Oh,
And
my little rat friend, how many friends with you?
there are 3 rats.
Only 3 orcs. Little rat, is there anything other than orcs in there that's alive?
The rat does the head gesture again. What you interpret as a nod.
Oh my! How many are there total? We need more friends. Bring some friends to give us the amount.
At this point, I want you to roll, since you can talk normally with rats, persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
I think it's going to be a little bit more fun than animal handling.
I get an advantage on charisma checks to influence them.
Yes. Yes, you do.
So you said persuasion, okay.
Nice.
Okay, the rat actually does nod again, and as you put it down, it and its 2 friends are making their way towards the castle again. Do you guys want to wait for them, or?
I'd like to wait, and while they're gone, I would like to start using the kitchen knife and cutting off little chunks of the blocks of incense and stuffing them into the bag of shit.
A stink bomb. Are we gonna set them on fire?
Maybe.
That'd be great. I have a spell for this.
The DM didn't plan for this, but the DM is intrigued.
You know what's good? It's not even like they take fire damage kind of fire spell. It's they're on fire and they have to make a saving throw to get rid of it.
Good
It's
thing.
a
I
good
cast
spell.
Sacred Flame on it as it.
Not yet. I'm down here.
And let's just skip ahead and say the rats come back. This time only 2 come back.
Okay, so there's 3 orcs and there's 2 other things that aren't orcs.
Regardless of what they are, they cannot be big enough to not fit in this castle.
Little rat, are the 2 others working with the orcs?
The rat does not. What that? The rat doesn't really make any motion to that question.
Hmm.
I guess he doesn't know.
Whenever you are ready, go ahead and start screaming.
Is the door being washed?
You do not see anyone outside.
And on
I'm
the
gonna
top.
hide.
And I'm gonna assume you all guys are all standing between the towers or even further in at this point.
I would hope you guys are standing like right about here, because I wanted to be up here.
Yeah. Aurora is here.
Okay.
Azure's here. And I'm assuming you guys are farther back. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to hide,
that
since
sounds like
there's a
somebody.
flaming bag of shit.
Okay, give me a
Green.
Give me a second. Yeah, now it's time for the
Tokens.
exactly.
As if it's going to call down to you, Aurora, it would be good to stand back with the rest.
These are definitely too big.
Right.
It is dangerous where you are. Please do not die. What the fuck?
Thumbs up.
There I am, a little lizard.
My lord.
He didn't give me an image. I can't help that.
Yay, Zappy boy.
Well, sure to grab it.
Now I'm gonna use DM magic.
Show me the DM magic.
To allow us to move. Them.
Oh,
And yes.
We can grab it.
Zappy boy.
Are you gonna be here?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
She moved back. She said she was moving back.
no, yeah.
okay.
I'm assuming I already knocked on the door and started yelling my religious bullshit.
Okay. Liz, Ghost, Liam, where do you want? Not Liam.
I would like to hide.
Oh, that reminds me.
I could take control of my token.
Would like to
Yes,
be
I will
honest.
give you guys control of your own tokens.
Okay.
Okay. Eh.
oh, I have the power.
Yes.
Okay.
And the last one. Now all of you should be able
Yes.
to control yourself.
Yes.
Control yourselves!
That's the door,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Zephyrus is
Okay.
gonna gesture down to this area and say,
If you could stay away from that area in particular, and please, by all means, start screaming. Especially you, Garbage. That would be very pleasant.
They'll see me if I try and hide there.
I'm gonna go around the corner so I'm not. I'm just gonna start yelling. We are here to liberate the people. Come out with your hands up
so that they can't see me.
and
when
face your
I come out.
sentence.
Alright, I assume we're gonna skip the screaming part and just say you did. Or do you want to scream something particular?
Well, I already yelled what I wanted to.
She's yelling religious bullshit at the top of her lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all these villagers who haven't paid up!
Where?
That's the thing that gets them.
Okay, give me a second. I need to check if I can just copy paste the tokens from another map.
We're drawing them out, guys.
Waiting for the shit bomb.
I actually did not expect this from the start. I'm gonna be honest.
We're smart and clever.
No, it's only because I'm a player now. You guys are dumb as shit.
Hey! Maybe
I
she's
come up
right.
with a lot of good ideas. It's just my rolls aren't ever good for them.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good ideas. I'm just standing in the middle of the thing, just like, come at me.
oh
Hey,
yes.
man, I may be dumb as
I-
shit, but you don't have to remind me.
Oh yes.
Let me do a quick check if I got the scale of everything correct. Yes, okay. That seems good.
Yes. Yes. Come closer, Jarek. Come closer.
I see. You guys came.
I'm crushed.
Do you want to pay up today already?
Come and take it.
We are here with a token of gratitude for our protectors.
You don't say. Because of the way that I built him, he is gonna make a perception check.
Can I roll a stealth check real quick? I was just about to say that.
Yes. Yes, you may roll a stealth check.
Should I do that too, even though I'm hidden?
You are far out of sight. You don't need to make this.
Okay, excellent.
Shit. Come on.
Actually, I'm gonna retract that. I'm gonna use his passive perception. Well, no, I'm gonna move. No, he's gonna actively look.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he's suspicious.
I'm gonna like lean on my spear a bit. You don't want to keep a girl waiting.
I gotta check.
I'd like
Oh
to
my
roll
God,
persuasion to charm him.
Boy, really
To get
feels
him to come
funny.
to me.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, you're so lucky.
Nice.
He is fixated on the ones before him that he can
Especially
see.
Aurora's fucking sexiness. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
I
I'm
think
shook
I
at-
have a thing for powerful horse ladies.
What the fuck?
It's not for you. Should I do the persuasion roll?
Sorry, what did you want to persuade him to do?
I was
I
trying to
didn't
get
get-
him to come closer.
She's
I was
giving him
like, you don't
bedroom
wanna keep a
eyes.
girl waiting.
I don't even need you to roll persuasion for that.
Oh.
I'm
my
a sexy horse.
God. Oh. I can't believe this. Oh, he's.
Let's just say he's gonna stand right there, just to keep a distance where he isn't.
Look at how she's moving and talking. She's so fucking excited about it.
Her token's shaking.
Okay. So. Okay. So how far? Oh god, he's so far
Let's just
away.
say
Okay,
Aurora's got a lot of experience with persuading people.
Okay. So, I want to. This is my plan, sir. I want Zephys to glide down. He's gonna have the bag in his talons as he glides down without his wings free. He's gonna go in this direction.
Yes.
His speed is halved, though. So.
Mhm.
What is his
I mean, you
flying
don't
speed?
have-
What is his flying? I keep forgetting what his flying speed is.
I would have to open that character sheet for that. Give me a second.
Fuck. I can't find it. I only find his running speed is 30 feet. I don't know what his flying
Ah,
speed
come
is.
on, load faster. I just noticed that we still have the tavern music playing. Let me change
Yeah.
It's nice. It feels nice.
that. Yeah, but I got something more fitting.
Hmm.
I have a flying speed of 45 feet. Okay, so
Yes.
Pretty
40
good.
half of 45.
That's 22.5, so let's just say
Oh my God.
23.
So I'm gonna fly like
I
right.
can still hear the tavern music and the new music at the same time.
You need to
Oh
pause
my
the tavern
God.
music. You need to pause the
Oh.
tavern music, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly right
Oh, there it is.
And as I fly over, I'm going to quickly light the matches. Toss them in the bag. The bag is not going to be tied. It's going to be loose. As,
It's gonna be like that palm, but with shit.
I'm going to, in midair, dump it in this line. And as I land, I'm going to turn, and if I still have a move, I would like to cast Sacred Flame.
You may. And I'm gonna have to roll.
Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm losing my shit right now. Literally, I'm losing my
I mean, you're losing it, yeah.
The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do anyway. I was just putting up the sheets for all of these. Let me quickly check.
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
Oh god, this is too funny. So there's like
Gabby, do you want me to answer in voice or whisper back?
Whisper back.
Okay.
guys tell that I love Zepis? Oh god. This is the thing.
Man, what a shitty move.
Holy shit. It's literally just like that much shit has been dropped. Like how much it's all right here is nothing but a puddle of shit.
Does he hit the three of them, or do you aim just for the one for the guy in the
Same
front?
for Jarek, really.
We'll see.
All right.
Wait, is he Jarek though?
Yes, the one in the green cape you recognize as Jarek. I just don't.
Oh yeah, he deserves all the shit then.
Yeah. He is actually rather sure of himself.
Okay. So
Okay.
the dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna napalm the shit out of his feet.
First Jarek.
Damn it.
A 19. I do think he does evade it.
Yeah, he evaded.
Which does fit. Which does actually fit because it does fit. Let's just say. And orcs. That is a. Okay. I'm just gonna do it like. Fuck! It didn't do the thing.
No, it doesn't do distribution.
It did. It does. I did that before in Roll20. I definitely did. I even posted about that in D&D chat once.
Yeah, I do remember that.
There you have to use this one instead of
There you. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're right. Well, now we do it like this. Does
Yeah.
a 13 evade? I'm not quite sure.
It says that Sacred Flame is just a single person target, right?
Well, if you direct it at the shit, it would light the area on fire. That's why I'm currently contemplating if they would evade all the shit on fire. Or did you want to target a specific person?
You know what? Let's napalm the shit out of them. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Well,
a
it
good
was
day.
planned from the beginning. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they both
Never
fail.
mind. Okay.
They take.
Oh no. Okay, let me quickly check and ask, because I didn't prepare for this, how much fire damage I would need to roll. Oh my god.
Do I put my modifier, my spell attack modifier on it, or
I think that's on the casting of Sacred Flame, right? Or I don't know.
is Sacred Flame just a straight 1d8, or what is it?
Yeah, wouldn't it be normal fire since it's coming from the pile of shit instead of the spell?
Yeah. It would be just
So it would be a
normal
1d6 per turn.
1d6 per turn, yeah.
Oh, it's left to improvise. Oh. Okay, because I like that plan. I'm gonna say I roll 3d6 for both.
I roll 3d6, or do you do?
Oh wait, not 3d. Wait, let me check again. Oh, not 3d6.
Roll
3d10.
What? Okay.
Suggested on the internet is a pit of fire would be 2d6, and I'm just gonna say you're gonna napalm them. So.
Okay, so do I not put any modifiers? It's just a straight 3d10.
Yeah, I'm gonna count this as fire hazard, like a natural fire hazard, more or less.
Amazing.
And you can roll that again for the other one.
3d10 for the other one? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like for both.
No, I'm gonna split it. Just. Oh,
Jesus.
use. Well, okay.
I'm sorry.
As
I
you,
heard you one shot. I'm sorry. I heard you one shot. I'm sorry. I heard you one shot.
as you cover as you pour out the contents of the bag, set ablaze by the matches inside, Jarek barely makes it out alive, barely evades the shitstorm. Also goes further forward. However, the other two orcs are not so lucky. They are literally being burned alive by a ginormous amount of burning shit.
Nice.
And let me quickly just
Did,
mark them off.
Jarek didn't get hit by the shit. That's sad.
I know, it was for him.
I know it was.
I'm
I made it
grateful.
for him too.
Is it time to roll initiative yet?
What's really funny though is, guess what, guys? He's right in front of you.
He's also right next to you.
And there's a
You know-
flaming napalm behind him, so he can't escape.
You kind of destroyed my encounter, but at the same time, I'm happy that I only have to take care of one person now. So, roll
There's still the other
initiative.
2 people inside, so you know.
Yeah, but they haven't shown up yet.
6.
And here comes the surprise. Here comes the
4,
surprise.
wow. Fuck me. What the fuck are my rolls today?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't look to the third one.
Let's see what Jarek has to say.
You don't have any initiative modifier, Ghost?
No. I'm a fighter, I don't really use dexterity too much.
Yes, I go before him. This is gonna be awesome.
And I should. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me quickly note down the order.
So it's Azure, me, Dorito.
Oh yeah, first Dorito, then Jarek. Yeah. The asshole has a name, and I think the proper asshole would be Zephys in this case because he dropped the shit.
Ghost and a lizard.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be really quickly be right back. I'm being talked to.
Okay.
Okay.
The first 3 enemies, and 2 of them are already fucking dead.
Yep, and after me and Zephyrus are done with them, this guy might be dead too.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad I get to go first.
You're really enjoying this.
I literally just shit
I
on this
wonder
one shot, and
I'm just curious, if I turn around and kick him, can I
Into
hit
the
him in
fire?
the shit? I have something else
I was gonna
planned,
cast
but-
a cold person on it.
Ooh.
Can we just pick him up and throw him into the shit?
Well, whole person doesn't let you move them. You just kind of hold them
Damn
in
it.
place.
That's
So-
okay. I want to break concentration the minute you kick him.
Yeah, but whole person applies paralysis, and a person paralyzed can't resist any strength checks.
Ooh.
Oh, so I would like kick him full force.
What
But
are
I
we
was-
doing to Zor's campaign, guys?
Well, I mean, I was just gonna use.
Well,
use
that's the story of the
my-
DM.
set
You
my-
suffer it twice a week.
Okay, what would be funnier, me kicking him into the fire, or me setting my spear on fire and setting him on fire while stabbing
No,
him?
kick him in the fire.
Okay, still, what the fuck? This
Don't
whole
worry about it.
situation, though.
Guys, how are we gonna get in now?
I mean, that was the main question that I had, but I never chose to
We could
interfere because it was
probably
such a
force
good
the
plan.
door open, or he's got a key somewhere.
We gotta get through the fire poop.
The fire shit.
I'm sure we could just wait for it to go away.
Yeah.
How long would that take?
They
long
ain't
would
going
the
anywhere. If there's no way into the
body
if there's no way into
All
the castle
right.
any other way, we could just wait.
Since
I
you
have a
guys, since you guys got lucky, and he is rather late, which I did expect too. Let's go ahead. Let's dance.
Put on some
Because
fashion.
now you have Jarek in front of you, a over 7 feet tall half-orc, brandishing very nice plate armor and drawing his greatsword.
Can you put on some
with
music?
with a rather pissed look on his face. And yes, I'm gonna change the music actually.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed.
In the name of Tyr, we will strike you down.
Let's see where that one is. I had a specific tune for him.
That's what you get for letting your boner talk for you.
I do think it's that one.
Oh god. Yes.
I'm gonna have fun playing as a charisma character, guys.
All right. I give the turn to Azure.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it the fact that there's burning shit to my left and it pissed off orc to my right, and I'm going to say Akadi bless this as I cast hold person on him. So he needs to have a roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, give me a sec. I accidentally left the thing, the
Oh, yeah,
Roll20 thing.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I have these side buttons on my mouse, and they go a page back in the browser.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. Okay. You said wisdom save.
Yes.
Please be low.
I think he can resist.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
He is-
Fuck.
yeah.
God damn it.
He has quite a strong will, and he is rather pissed now.
He only has a +2 modifier.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
that's
this-
what we said during your campaign, and they end up fucking.
You remember when I was like, I have good wisdom, and I got possessed by Bathsheba?
Good times. Good times.
Okay, so my turn.
Do you want to make Azure? Do you want to make any movement, bonus actions? Just to remind you, you guys have those.
You could
Am I
probably
in? Okay,
fly
so can you
safely.
put like a drawing here of how big the flames are, please?
Yes.
So I know how much room I have to work with here. The shitty flames. Are they like a green color?
I'm just gonna make them red and
Okay, that's not good.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
he is is he within 5 feet of me? Can I just like...
It's like a bird trapped.
I mean, you can try, I guess. I think he's
You?
5 feet close to you.
he is rather far away, but since he does have a rather large weapon, I'd
Okay,
say do me at least a dexterity saving throw.
you know what? No, I'm just gonna hold my ground right here.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. Alright,
Okay.
Give me
Then
that shit.
I guess it's Gabby's turn.
alright. I'm going to step right here in front of Lion. And I'm gonna turn around so my ass is facing him. I'm gonna kick him into the fire.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! How many feet is that? You'd have to kick him. Oh God, you're only kicking him 5 feet.
I mean, she's big.
I'm also strong, so
Is that your athletics thing?
my athletics and strength are the same.
Okay, you don't have proficiency in athletics?
That is my proficiency.
Yeah, that's why I'm. Never mind.
I'm proficient with my hooves.
Oh right. You're alright. Rolling to hit natural weapon. Yes,
Yeah.
that does actually hit. Yes, that does hit.
We're all dead.
So
inside.
I do damage and he lands in the fire.
Okay, let's give me the damage.
I'm so sorry, Zor.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking love this. I thought about telling you guys that you should get creative with this stuff, but you're already doing it, and I love it. I actually had something prepared to show you that you could get a little bit more
No.
creative.
He only
Oh.
takes 6 damage of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, bludgeoning.
At least I think that's what my hooves are.
That would be correct. Let me. What is with resistances? Ghost, you use usually heavy armor, right? like plate armor.
Yeah.
Does it give you resistance towards bludgeoning?
No.
Okay. Then yes, 6 damage.
And now you're on fire.
I will still make him do a dexterity saving throw. He is being.
Go for it, my guy.
Let's see.
I like how Zephyrus is just standing there watching, like, da 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 da.
I'm actually pulling up the thing.
Man, I even rolled the dexterity saving throw wrong earlier.
Where's your hooves?
There you go. Oh wow. Okay, no. He totally takes the damage. What was it? 3d10, right? I rolled that for you. Or do you want to? Actually, you go, Gabby. Roll that 3d10.
This is a blessed day. Thank you, Akari.
This is a blessed fire. It's been blessed by not only shit, but incense from an actual god.
May to
Yes.
smite you as I kick him.
Gabby. Oh, okay, you did. Oh, okay.
Now we hear the shuffling of pages, but this time they are not from
I still
Asher.
have the gloves.
I don't have pages. I have a digital setup.
No, that's just me. I have my own notes for this.
What?
Yeah.
Mostly just
she's
because
taking
Zephyrus is
notes.
hard to keep track of.
Okay, then, now's that, next,
I should probably move out of Lion's way unless he's
wrong
gonna
notes. Dorito, you're
jump
next.
Over me.
Mm.
He's still
Okay.
alive.
He's still alive.
Or
Yeah, he's
Gabby,
still alive.
Gabby, do you still want to move or something?
I'll look back at Lion and I'll kind of step out of the way so I don't kick him too. And I guess I'll
I-
turn around to face the right way.
Okay.
Okay. Your
Uh,
turn.
I'll use my my great axe and I'm gonna run straight at him, and I'm just gonna swing. So this is not far, right? Nah, fine. So I just run straight at him, and I'm gonna swing my axe.
Okay, do so.
Ooh.
That does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It
shit.
does not. Holy shit!
It does not.
He's
Yeah,
got good
great
armor.
Yeah, he's got 18.
He's also
At
burning
least.
though, so he won't last long.
This man is on fire. He's going
This
to
Alright.
man is on fire.
I don't exactly have anything else to do, and I'm not gonna rage just for one guy. So that's
Are you
it.
gonna do 3d10 per turn?
3d10 per turn if he fails his dexterity save throw to get out of there.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to break his only escape.
Yes, Ghost, I do know what you're planning to do.
No, I'm just asking because that seems like a lot of damage for fire.
I would probably swap it to a 1d6.
It's like a. He said it was like a napalm, so.
I'm just gonna count it for this fight, and you guys might need it. Unless you can actually keep him down like that.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's Jarek's turn. Let's get that dexterity saving throw going.
Because I don't want the fight to
Come on, my baby. Ah. No, I don't think that's gonna hit. But yeah, I would say he's all. Yeah, let's reduce it to 1d10 maybe. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Either way, he's still burning, and I'm happy.
He's back.
You're an evil little bird.
Of course, in the bird coming in full clutch.
I'm starting to think you're racist.
Hybrids for life.
But with that, we go to Ghost.
Okay. Justice is gonna grab his great sword, two-handed, over his head. He's gonna run towards him. And he's going to strike at him.
How many people can we fit in this little hallway? Let's find
I
out.
know it's fine. Zephyrus is gonna back up on his turn.
I'm just gonna say those icons are bigger than you guys actually are.
This is... yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That definitely does hit. Roll for damage, please.
This is fun.
That. Okay, Liz. Oh, wait, Ghost, do you still want to do anything else?
No.
Do you have a bonus action? So- Okay.
I don't have bonus.
Liz, your turn.
Uh, I probably don't have a shot between those two, do I?
You could
For a bow.
probably squeeze over here.
No, I
seems
want
to
to
be-
attack with my bow, the thing, but I don't. I'm probably guaranteed to hit one of you or one of those two.
I
As
mean,
long
you
as
can.
don't get a -1.
I mean, you
get
can
one.
certainly try.
Usually you don't hit other people unless you get a -1.
I'm getting mad flashbacks.
I'm gonna.
Look, I do know where I have my references from.
I'm a shooty shoot with my bowie bow.
Remember when Coles almost shot Teddy in the back of the head when she tried to shoot it back and got a -1?
Remember when Lefos actually shot his bow and hit Riam?
That was fun.
That was in like the second session.
Remember when Coles opened a treasure chest and got shot 4 times?
Yes, actually, I was there.
Attack
I was
for
there.
ranged is your dex modifier, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like if I'm thrusting my spear into people, it's strength. But if
I
I'm
like
throwing
how
it,
we're just cornering him. into
I
a
do not
shit
have
pile.
advantage with short bows, so I don't get to add.
That's
my
what he
shit.
deserves.
pile,
Fester
shit,
in it.
pile.
That's gonna be this.
May you die as you lived, a
Eat-
burning.
That does certainly
shit.
not hit.
I
But the
can't
arrow-
do anything.
The arrow just goes wild, so you're not hitting anyone.
You're just
at
funny.
all.
I can't do anything. Why,
If-
Lord Jesus?
You can still move. Or take a bonus action.
Let's see. Do I have anything I can use my bonus action with?
I mean, you are a rogue, you do have your cunning actions if you want to take one of those.
Dash is just
Also-
double movement, isn't it?
Dash does allow you to move the amount that you are usually able to move in that turn. So yes, technically it's double, but there's on a technicality there is a small difference between doubling your speed and doubling and a dash action, which led to a multi-hour discussion once. Let me tell you.
I'm just gonna stay hidden.
I do have to say though, you did have to fly around the corners, so I would say you would hide again, but he does know that you are somewhere behind that corner.
But he doesn't know exactly where I am.
That is true.
He has something.
Okay, from the top, Azure.
Alright, okay, I have only 30 feet of walking speed. Hold on. Shit. I'm going to... I'm gonna move back here with my good friend Aurora. Because I'm scared. And I'm going to cast Bless. So I'm going to bless Valentine, Lion, and Aurora. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So you get a d4.
Fuck, sweet.
Good.
Is that all you do?
That's my move, yeah.
Okay. Then we go to Gabby.
Fuck you.
And it's a
Okay.
concentration. Does that mean every turn I have to make a concentration saving throw? Or...
No, that's when
No.
they hit you.
Only when you
Okay.
hit.
Alright, so you guys got bless.
I'm gonna move in.
Bless.
And ba-ba-bum. Let's see. I will cast as a bonus action Divine Favor onto my spear, and then I'm going to attack him with my spear.
So you have a D4.
Yes. So, I should probably type it out. Ah, fuck it. I'll just have the D4 later. And then 1D4. Oop. What the fuck?
What
Why
the
did it roll
fuck?
twice? Why did you roll
I
twice?
like how she rolled 225 though.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the 12 then.
Where are the 3 now? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I got scared.
Do you wanna roll the 1d4? I mean,
I guess it doesn't matter since I.
It's your 1D4, just roll it, dude. Lord.
3.
15.
well, even a 16 wouldn't have hit, so it's still an 18 AC.
Darn. Well, I missed.
Mush.
Do you want to do any? Do you have anything else to do, or?
No, I already used my bonus action, my movement, and my attack.
Okay, Dorito.
Okay, now
You're
that I have
on it.
less, can maybe hit him.
Show me that barbarian strength.
If I was raging, I would show you the strength, but that will also bring a few problems if I want to bring problems.
The noises.
That does
That
not
was
hit.
really close. That was really close, though.
Oh.
I guess it's 17 again.
Because of a slight movement, you very barely have your axe swing over
You
his
guys are
head.
just slipping around on shit.
But now it's finally his turn, and let's hope he's finally gonna get free.
Who's he gonna hit?
Well, he has to get out of the fire first.
Yeah, he's getting out now.
Aw.
He's just doing basically a front flip up on his feet, barely moving out of it. Eh, eh.
It's still within reach of everyone, so no one can
He's
advantage.
stepping on you. And he did notice who kicked him into the fire.
Aurora's just smiling at him.
And hi, he is going to swing.
It's nice to see that your outsides reflect your insides.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
He's gonna-
Zephyrus is clapping.
Hello, fun chaotic characters, guys.
Let me quickly. I need to really quickly check something.
She's a gold girl.
Okay. Gabby, does that hit? I don't think so. Right?
Would you roll? Oh,
Plus
13?
7.
Nope.
Oof.
I just kind of like lean out of the way, still smiling at him. One little insult and you lose concentration.
Okay, now I have to be fair and say that he is gonna attack again, though.
Oh shit, he's coming back with the backhand.
Oh, wow.
He's so pissed.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I have to inform you he's gonna attack again.
3 attacks? Wow.
He is pissed.
Ooh.
Oh, that hits right on my AC.
And with that, that's all damage.
Oh, that's right. I'm not Teddy. I can't just get back up when I hit Sarah.
Oh boy, that's 14 damage.
shit.
Oh my god.
Oof.
He is hitting you with his great sword directly into the side.
I make a weird little like horse noise. but I'm still standing.
And he is gonna use his movement this turn. He's gonna run all the way up to
Yeah,
surface.
they get attacks of opportunity.
Yes, I know. Yes, they do.
Fucker.
He is angry. He doesn't like the bird.
So we all get attacks of opportunity.
I guess.
Dorito and Gabby.
Okay.
I do.
And I'm not sure, attacks an opportunity if you get in range of someone?
Gabby, don't forget
No,
the.
No.
you're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5,
17.
17.
17 does not hit. Dorito.
Yes!
Oh, that does hit. Oh,
Get him.
roll.
Alright.
Roll me that one. Roll me that damage.
Kill him before he kills the bird.
I
Mostly
only have
because
23
we don't have
HP,
Edward.
guys.
We can't bring him back to life. 11 damage. Nice.
It's a big axe.
Big axe for a big boy.
At this point, because of all the hits, you actually do notice that he is getting slightly wounded.
Slightly.
He is shaking most of it off, though. He does seem not as phased as you would expect.
So this is what happens if Teddy was Dreo.
That is why I had the name. That's why I still have my name in Discord. I wasn't quite sure how this would go. Okay. Yeah. Then who is after Jarek? Ghost.
Okay. I'm gonna run towards him. I'm gonna strike again.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
that does hit. Yes.
Please use the 1d4 while it lasts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That. Ooh. Wow.
And I am going to use action surge to get another action, and I'm gonna attack again.
Oh, just as Valentine, you are my honey spot right now. Save me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mama.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Nat 20. It's a crit. It's a crit. It's a fucking
Yes.
crit, guys.
That's definitely a crit.
Oh.
Oh fuck!
Goodbye.
Mama.
Goodbye.
Mama.
Double the damage.
So,
You know what? I completely forgot.
I'm going to.
I forgot that. I forgot Arno. I'm really smart.
That's okay.
I don't care.
Oh, you might do care.
Okay,
And,
maybe he was too surprised by the napalm fart. That he
Yeah, let's
finally
just say
joined.
that's what it was.
And,
And she said like sitting there
I
like
am-
they got it.
I'm going to use a maneuver for this. I'm going to spend one of my superiority dice to use a disarming attack.
Oh boy.
Wait. Why did it unrecognized command? What?
What?
Weird.
Oh,
Do it again.
What did you type?
29 damage.
Oh god, I accidentally closed out.
Oh. She needs to make a strength saving throw.
Is he still alive?
If he is still alive.
Oh, he is still alive, but now he is getting wounded now. Like you can actually see that his stature is not as imposing anymore. He is slouching a little bit.
I just did 47 damage, what the fuck?
47?
No, he critted.
18
Oh, right.
and 29.
Oh right, I didn't account for the. That's. Wait, that's. How much damage in total? Sorry.
47.
He's not even a cleric and he's doing this shit again.
I'm sorry.
Oh my, one more.
Oh,
Cheat
day.
whoa.
Next level is gonna get worse.
47.
I know. So
Okay, no, he is really getting hurt now.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, I love it. I love it.
I know the pain.
Okay.
You are going down in the
Yes.
name of justice.
And
I'm scared.
a strength check, you said, right?
Strength check, yeah. Saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay, he
no.
makes it.
He has a rather tight grip on his sword. He likes it.
That was a crit. Holy shit.
Oh, I forgot to do a concentration roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we have other worries than that. And I hope I kept proper track of his HP. And
Basically, I just
Ghost,
wanted
did you
him
do
to.
anything else?
No, I just wanted him to focus on me instead of Seppi.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, I do think
One.
he is still gonna attack the bird though, if he gets a chance. Liz,
Okay, first I wanna roll that thing. That determines what I do.
It's just a fucking mushroom cloud following
Oh,
this guy.
okay. Okay, that's gonna. I'm just gonna do another shooty shoot.
Please, 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 please.
you know, I might change. I get what you wanna do. I might change the die in the future for that if we do
Okay.
more sessions. Probably not gonna do.
That doesn't hit.
I'm doomed.
No, I'm sorry.
He can kill me in one hit, guys. Just want you to know.
That's bad.
I have an AC of 16. I'm
Oh,
fucked.
sir,
Yes.
I didn't double the superiority die damage.
Oh, so it's another 29.
No, it's another 1d8. Do you want me to roll it or just keep going?
Please roll it.
If you want, roll it.
Yes, roll it. Please.
I wanna see that natural 8 though.
Yes, please. Come on. I'm so sorry, Jordan.
No, I love it. No, really, I love it. Okay, Azure.
It's not
I don't
Edward.
want to
It's not
Li-
Edward. It's now Curly.
Li-
It's not Edward. It's Ghost. It's Ghost.
Because Ghost
Liz.
has rules and he just builds characters on the rules that deal damage.
Liz, do you still want to do anything, moving or something? Or does your archetype, if you picked one, give you anything?
I'm just gonna do whoop right over here.
Yum.
Are you exactly walking that straight line past him?
He just walks over top of us.
I think he has enough movement to just make an arc around him.
Yeah.
Let's just say he
I'm
makes an
behind
arc
Seppi.
around him. Okay. Azure, it's your turn.
So,
But I'm pretty sure
remind
if
me,
someone...
can I do inflict wounds then healing word as a bonus action or no?
if it is
No.
classic... Okay.
You can only do one spell and one cantrip in the same turn, and the
Okay.
spell needs to be a bonus action.
Okay.
You can do two spells.
Okay. Well, I still have bless going, by the way. So,
I would move away from him.
he's gonna have to attack. Oh. Oh. Okay. But attack of opportunity takes less damage.
It does?
I don't know how. What's his attack? He attacks 3 times. That's crazy.
He does. Though I'm not quite sure on attack of opportunity if he does get the extra attacks.
I would imagine since a person's moving back, they probably only get one swipe before they move out of range.
Let me check quickly.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't specify on roll 20. I'm just gonna say he gets only one attack.
Okay. You know what? That's better than getting snapped in half.
Yeah.
I need somebody to hide behind. Yeah.
Go for someone with more health.
You are moving out of the way, right?
I'm moving.
Like that's a.
Uh,
Okay, he does hit you though.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So well, I'm gonna hide over here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that were double the damage dice and only at the modifier 1, if I remember correctly.
Well, go on, lay it on me. Jesus Christ.
Azure, I'm so sorry for you.
You know what? Whatever. I'm still up.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm still up.
5
Thank
HP.
Okay, then it's now.
Alright, no, it's still my
Gabby's
turn.
turn.
It's still my turn. I haven't done my turn. I just
Oh.
did my movement, bro.
Oh, right, you only moved. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to.
My bad.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Okay. Is that a targeted spell? Does he make a saving throw?
He needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
He fails.
That's very.
He takes. Is it just straight 1d8 damage? Or is
I'm
it,
not
do I have my modifier
sure.
ghost?
sorry, what?
A Sacred Flame? Is this just straight 1d8 damage, or do I add?
Yeah.
No
No
modifier.
modifier.
No modifier. Okay. Wonderful. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Ward on myself.
Oh, one whole damage. I guess the bird was a bit shaken after that hit.
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay. Please. Fucking 10.
Oh,
Wow, you really need a fin in your life.
oh. Did you make a concentration check?
Not yet. I'm about to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
For that blessing. How long is blessing again? 10 minutes?
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute, so it's 10 turns. Okay.
Yeah, 10 turn.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
10 rounds, not 10
Why? It
turns.
broke.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck were those
That's fine.
rolls? That was just disgusting.
That was karma for the shitstorm.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, but that does bring us to Gabby.
Okay. It's probably fine. A health potion doesn't really do much. Alright, so I'm gonna cast Searing Smite. That gets rid of my other spell on myself, but this one's better. Do that as a bonus action, and then I'm going to strike him with my spear again. So let's see if it hits.
That definitely does it.
What's with the nat 20s on attacks
So-
today?
Hmm. Okay, this is wow. Okay, let me check my sheet. 1d6 plus 5. Okay. Roll. Oh right, I gotta do it twice, don't I? Because double
No,
the damage.
2d6 plus 5. Only double dice, not double damage.
What's the difference between first level bless and second level bless? What the fuck?
You
Probably
can target an
another.
additional person.
No, it's still 3 people.
No?
Yeah,
Pretty sure? Huh?
yeah.
2d6
You bless up the 3 creatures of your choice.
plus.
Oh,
You
okay.
can target one additional creature for each slot above first.
Okay, so I only used first level bless. Okay.
Damn it.
That's pretty neat.
That's great. Also, you're on fire. Again.
What did you exactly do? You go attack with your spear?
Yeah, I attacked with my
Uh,
spear.
You wrote that wrong, by the way.
Yeah.
I assume
Plus
so. since it's
ID6.
so low.
Instead
Oh,
of 1d6.
whoopsies.
You should have 2d6 plus 5. I don't know what the. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
that-
that's the other
that-
thing.
2d6 is for
Oh.
fire damage.
Oh,
Another 1d6.
yeah.
There we go. 3.
So 7 damage in total.
And so at the start of your turn, you gotta do a Constitution saving throw.
Well, it's not 7.
One
It's
d6.
counting from the 2d6, counting 1 and 3. It's not taking the +5.
Actually, I think I missed something. What kind of fire are we talking about? He is out of the fire that.
My Searing Smite.
Oh,
It sets people on fire.
It sets people on fire.
Okay. So 7 damage and. What else?
I'm kind of new
You
at
sh-
the writing it out, so I don't know if that's right or not.
You sure you're missing the +5 though?
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what it's accepting.
Because it's 2d6. It's 1 for one d6, the 3 for the other d6, and then +5. But the +5 is nowhere.
Okay. No, then it's 12. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Me hace cuenta.
Okay.
Damage.
Did you do anything else this round?
Well, there's not really much I can do. I already used my bonus action and my action.
I'm back.
Okay.
So
Welcome back.
you're on fire.
That means it's Dorito's turn.
Okay. That axe gotta do something.
I mean, if you don't do anything, he's just gonna attack next turn. So.
Yeah.
We'll put the big beefy people in front of Small Bird so Small Bird doesn't die.
Small Bird has back where it originally started, which is really funny to me. Ooh, it hits. Oh my god. Oh, it hits. Oh, baby.
Oh, that does it,
mama.
yes.
Oh, big buff
Ooh.
pecs boy. I'm gonna lick your
Get it.
goddamn abs.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Wow.
Y'all okay?
I am hot.
I don't
Ah.
think. But oh,
What the fuck is a 1?
Oh.
that's
There's so
rather
many
small.
20s and 1.
Ooh. Well, do you do anything else that round, or?
No, I don't think I can do anything else. Wait.
Okay, that means it's Jarek's turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else for now.
I'm dead inside, guys.
He doesn't like ghosts, though. He really doesn't. I mean,
I
justice.
feelings.
Justice.
Hi. Attack me.
You have to do a Constitution saving throw to see if you put yourself out.
Okay.
I used an axe on someone that was down on the ground and it still did 4 damage.
I think he's putting himself out.
Yeah.
Oof.
And
Okay,
he's
so
gonna
go fire next round.
he is gonna start a barrage of attacks on Ghost.
You forgot about Arno again. Arno again.
About what?
Arno.
Yes.
Whenever you
I'm
want
gonna-
to insert him,
I'm
I
gonna
really want
bring-
him to be here.
I'm gonna bring him in at the after his turn immediately.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm
Right,
just
that other guy's with us too. Forgot about him.
Mm.
Oh, that hits. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
2 of those hit.
Okay,
Oh,
now wait.
just
After the second attack, it misses, and I'm gonna use my reaction to use a maneuver riposte. I can make an additional attack.
You can also do that for. Oh no, wait, you only have 1 reaction. Never mind. Okay, do it. Do the repose.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Having 3 fighters is so sexy. Oh my god. I
I am gonna roll the damage of the first strike.
Zephyrus is just sitting there questioning his sexuality.
16 does not hit. Sorry.
It doesn't hit.
Damn it.
That's a nice shot, though.
It's okay.
I feel like if I was raging, I would be doing a lot more.
This cannot kill you. This cannot kill you. This cannot kill you. Hallelujah.
Hopefully,
You are my
because
last line
I
of
may be a
defense.
paladin, but my is not good.
Nice.
I don't. Yeah.
That's okay.
And
Mostly because some of the healing magic it says I can do, I don't really understand.
Oh, wow, you guys are so lucky. I actually forgot to roll something earlier when I had the crit.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let that pass.
Please don't kill Zephys.
That might have killed you, actually.
Yeah. Please don't.
It would have been another d6.
Merp. Who's next?
Yeah, actually, I forgot something else also. Man, I give him all this stuff and I keep forgetting it. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, no, he, let me really quickly check something.
Oh no, my guy, come on, save us.
Me too, bless this fight. I wonder if I roll high enough religion, can I have Tear Smite him? Is that a thing I can do?
Okay, none of these are bonus actions. Okay, no. He ends his turn.
Arno.
Yes, I'm gonna... Let me quickly find an asset for him.
Arno. Don't worry, guys. I come in at clutch next round.
He set them on fire with shit. They're angry.
Shut the
Big onion.
Who's damaged right now? I know Zephys is down half.
Ooh.
Look at that boy.
Ooh.
Okay, now that's technically a dwarf, but he just fits right now.
Okay.
Hot.
Okay.
Who's down?
Let's say he's standing here.
In HP. Isn't it Aurora and Valentine who've been hit, and that's it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I got 15 HP. I didn't roll good with her HP.
That's okay. I'm about to come in clutch next round.
It's sad that Teddy has better healing spells than her.
You're not a healer. You're a half caster.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize that's what paladins are.
Yeah.
They're more tank damage dealer.
Fighter religion! With my mighty spear, I will pierce the heavens. And be with my god.
Ouch.
He attacked. What happened?
Arno? Is Arno gonna go?
Oh, I'm gonna put him at the end of the initiative, sorry.
Okay, then who's
So next one would be Ghost.
Oh,
Really?
God.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna make another strike at him.
I mean, I'm just gonna hope you're not gonna just outright kill him, but...
Okay.
And this is the part where we all start to miss.
And I am. I'm going to move here.
Out of his range? With just movement?
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay, then give me a second. I just want to see...
I was gonna heal you.
Okay, he's actually gonna do something interesting.
I was gonna heal you.
That's fine. I have a plan.
You can't have a plan when you're dead.
Do you? Oh. Oh, look, it actually did work.
What is he doing, Tom?
What did you do?
He's just attacking you with his greatsword this time, but
Oh,
I am gonna use something that reduced the attack modifier. That does it though, right? Just make sure.
Can you do that, but for attacks of opportunity? I say, but you said straight attack.
This is great weapon. I'm just gonna do some meta here and say what it is. It's
I
great
know it's
weapon
great
master.
weapon master.
Yeah,
I
before
know.
you make a melee attack, it does not state whether it has.
I'm just okay.
Yeah, it just says melee attack. So, and I've never done this. This was actually a game of chance. So, he really doesn't like you though.
My gamble didn't pay off.
And that kind of changes the rule to
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Oh.
15?
He is down.
Yes, +5 from his modifier and +10 from the great weapon master that I just used.
For
Are you down?
I'm down.
Oh. Ha.
What did you expect?
I expected
Honestly,
him to miss.
Honestly, I wasn't sure at the start of this of this session. I was super fucking nervous about this fight.
Azure, you said you're gonna heal people?
Yeah, until it's my turn.
I do think though now it's Liz. No wait. Would you already make a saving throw for the, now or only next turn? Ghost.
What?
Would you already?
Next? I don't know. I think it's next turn.
I think it's next turn. Yeah, I think so. Okay, then Liz, it's your turn. I don't think that.
Again.
What were your modifiers?
You know what? You know what? No, that's a specific rule. You know what? I'm gonna say do it.
You're gonna give it to me this time? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Exilum's gonna drop his bow, pull out his short sword, and run at fuckboy here, screaming with a very distinctly deeper voice, and swing with his sword.
Oh, okay.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, I'm proficient in short sword. Fucking fuckity fuck.
No, he does. That does not hit. He notices your approach and just moves out of line enough to not get hit, and your blade slides off his armor.
Doopy.
Okay, this time it's Arno's turn though. I have not forgotten this time.
It's the boy's turn. Big boy. You're just kind of chilling over there watching this fight, and he's like, oh, I should probably join in.
Feels like he's not dying. I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna, you know. No, I'm not gonna retcon. I'm just gonna admit my failure here in this case. Yeah, Arno is gonna draw out his dagger, and as he's doing that, and he's gonna run to the orc, to Jarek, and attack him, and his dagger is actually lighting up with white flames,
Set my fire again.
and he's gonna make an attack roll.
I need the dagger. I need to steal that dagger. Guys, we need to kill Arno. After
Lose his body.
Come on, my baby, yes!
He died
Yes.
valiantly. Where did his
Oh,
boots go? And his
Arno.
clothes? And his weaponry?
Time to get on both knees. I'm gonna go for it, guys. Arno deserves it. Come on, drop your pants.
And oh, that's another 10
You're
damage.
been deep throat by a bird. You wanna be?
Unfortunately, that fire does not set the enemy on fire. Unfortunately.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
At least. Yes. And with that, we go back to Ash's turn.
Okay. Well, seeing as everybody is dying, I'm going to take a calming breath and say this is fine and cast Prayer of Healing
Ooh.
on Valentine, myself.
Wait.
What?
Isn't praying of healing casting time 10 turns. 10 minutes, sorry.
What does that mean?
That
You
it
have
takes
to
10
spend
minutes to take effect.
casting.
Never mind.
Hmm.
Can we
Yeah,
just let
that's
it
why I
slide the
never
full
used
time?
it on Edward.
Wait, which spell?
Prayer revealing. I did not know that it was 10 minutes. That's
Oh
kinda-
yes, it is 10 hit minutes. Yes.
Sorry, Edward.
That's fine.
Edward?
This is fine.
Well, I don't know what to do. That's great. I'm going to.
Any chance you could use your movement to take one of my health potions? Or take.
No.
I mean-
no.
I mean, technically, you could just run to
scooch
Valentine
over
and-
here, and I'm gonna like touch the tip of his horn, so I'm far enough away from the orc, and I'm gonna cast. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. Get up, you bitch. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I wish I had second level spells so my cure
2d4
wounds would be
plus
stronger.
6. You get 12 HP back.
Nice.
Okay.
And I'm going to not do anything else other than cry.
Wait. Cure wounds?
Yeah,
Or healing word?
Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds is 1d8, not 1d4.
What the fuck? Oh, my bad.
2d4 is like health potions.
My bad. I'm getting tired, guys. It's been a long fucking day.
It's fine.
Same.
I struggled with this at the beginning of your campaign too.
Okay, plus your skill casting ability modifier, so it's not even a plus 6, it's a plus 4. So you 13.
Hey.
How sad.
So
Okay,
you're
I
at
did-
with 13.
At least he's not dying now.
If that's your turn, then it's Gabby's.
Okay. I could either heal myself.
Or go
But
in and
it's
finish
like-
him off.
Kill him!
Kill him! Kill him!
Just to make sure. Okay, how beat up is he? Does he look like he's near death?
He is now. I actually wanted to get to that on his turn, but thanks for the asking. He is actually getting really beat up now. He's bleeding out of multiple wounds under his armor. He is still having a tight grip on his sword, but his knees are weak. You know,
Arms are heavy.
arms are heavy.
Put him down.
There's a lot of blood on his armor already.
Put him down.
Mom spaghetti.
If you go down, I'll just get you back up.
Since my Searing Smite is still in effect. Damn it!
Come on! What the
Yeah, that does not hit.
Even with the +7. Why? Why won't you?
Wait, was that your Searing Smite or is that a spear attack? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that misses.
I cry.
You want to do anything else? Move or?
Don't you fucking dare move. I'm gonna, I have 2 spells left. Don't fucking do this.
Yeah.
Don't pull a
I got
justice.
nothing.
Don't pull it justice.
But she's fighting for justice.
I will fight for you. I will die for you.
Who is your god now?
Tyr is my god. But that doesn't mean I can't have an idol.
Next.
Who's next? That would be Dorito.
Okay.
Please, Lion, please.
Okay. Lion's gonna lift his axe in the air and he's gonna use reckless attack.
Nice.
Ghost, I'm not saying it's gonna
hot and bothered for this. Please, not 20. Not
What would a
20 me, daddy.
dragonborn centaur look like? I think we should find out.
Not 20 me, daddy. No. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, yes, that second attack, second roll does hit.
Finally.
Yeah, that's what That also means that during the next attack roll against me, they have advantage until my next turn.
No.
But that's
Yeah,
what reckless
okay.
attack is for.
Wow.
I don't know.
Thank you for telling me, though. Now I have to reconsider what I'm gonna do next turn.
You bitch.
Fortune
Ooh.
damage. How much health does this fucker have? It's just an attack work.
It's like when we were fighting Dryo and we're like, just fucking die.
He's the boss for a reason.
A level 3 boss.
I think he's
Well-
higher than 3.
Yeah, for a 5-man party, I did consider that.
6 men with
He is now getting really beat up, and he's really losing his temper. He's gonna turn towards Arno.
Oh yeah, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. I don't care about Arno.
He's just an NPC.
Finally, a reason to fucking slaughter you. And he's gonna go for all 3 attacks on Arno. I hope my baby boy survives.
No. No.
Oh, fuck him! Okay,
Bye, Arno.
time to roll damage.
It's not
He
one of
came
you-
in just
it's
to
not
get
one of you
killed.
guys, so I don't care.
He came in just to get killed.
Why do you think I was asking them to lend us aid from the villagers? I was like, we need meat shields.
I know. I wanted to try to
So we're
persuade the whole village to come with us because with her persuasion, it would have been at least a small army.
Oh, 38. He's not dead.
Oh, okay.
I actually did. I didn't want to give you someone who would die that fast.
Yay.
Whoa, yeah.
He is very down though. He has now 3 big cuts all across his chest.
Incredible.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna get used to that. I swear. Oh.
Bye. He walked away.
Okay. Pick something. Okay. That is actually his roll. His turn. Ghost.
Oh,
Welcome to the
It's
world.
my
of
turn.
Oh
Luigi.
wait, I forgot. Searing Sacred Flame, was it, Gabby? Is that still in effect?
Searing Smite?
Right? No, he already put it out, remember? And then I missed.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, then it's Ghost's turn.
okay.
Back to the firefight, good boy.
So, I'm gonna stand up, run towards him again, and trying to make another strike.
Don't go down again, please.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use second wind on myself and regain some HP.
Nice. Please be good.
For yikes.
Man, these 1s and 20s, what the fuck?
That's
Fucking
2
nat
nat ones in a row.
ones. That's so dumb. Oh god.
Yep.
That was us when we were trying to climb those fucking stairs.
Okay, that means it's Liz. Your turn.
Should.
And yes, you can roll again if you want. That's thing.
Methinks his character has multiple personalities.
I would think it stays that way for at least a. Should. Fuck me!
Good.
I'm sorry, Dustin.
Ah.
guess it's Arno's turn again, unless you want to do a movement of some sort.
No, I'm good.
Alright,
Stay on his ass.
let's see. We can end this.
We're all close range attackers, so naturally we go against a close range foe.
Actually, wait.
Oh.
What? No, wait. Never mind.
What did you want to do?
No. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
You guys imagine
I
if
gotta-
we had to fight those two orcs, though? Those two other orcs? This would have been hell. I'm so glad I came up with this shit.
Let me quickly check. Okay. To a strength for both, because I had something planned. This is for Arno. And this is for Jarek. Oh, he tried to grapple. This is unfortunate.
You just smacked him.
No, not touchy.
This is very unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. Oh.
It's
Yeah, okay.
real crowded in here, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, that means it's Asher's turn.
Sweet. Well,
I'm so
you
glad you
all are
confused.
struggling, and it's making me want to choke. So I'm going to cast at first level, Bless again. Wonderful. On Valentine, Leon, and Aurora. So you all get that D4 modifier back. Congratulations. Have fun.
Thank you.
Stop missing. Please. And for the sake of being scared, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Goodbye.
And I didn't even have him roll intimidation. Okay, is that your turn?
Oh yeah.
Then
Bye.
it's Gabby. Gabby, go! Come on, Gabby, finish him.
Is God, if we keep missing.
I know, it's a pain in the ass, but do it. You have a D4.
Because I have something else I can use, but it'll get really crowded in here. But we'd have more meat shields.
Do it.
Okay.
Do we need more meat shields?
So we do.
If he's almost dead?
We do.
By the way,
maybe save
yes.
him for the ones inside.
He is really, really almost fucking dead. Like, he is.
Like, you say that,
the
but
last-
you say that, but all of them can miss, or all of them will miss. Watch. Fucking
Yeah,
watch.
18 is really hard to beat for some reason.
Oh, I don't know why.
I don't know either. We have plus
I mean-
sevens everywhere.
I don't know.
Did
maybe
you guys
four
ex-
hit the plus.
And there are the
Did
two
you-
people inside. We don't know if they're friend or foe, so.
You guys do realize I gave you those magic item choices for a reason.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use it. So
Yeah.
I pull
I'm
out
not
a
for-
silver horn. And I play it. Oh fuck.
I play it.
So 7 spirits of Valhalla come to my aid.
Oh shit.
You'll fucking
Berserkers.
smite this bitch.
And I point my spear at him and I say, slay him in the name of Tyr.
Please.
Let me. I have.
I'm converting.
It's
Let
not
me
even
quick-
a paladin thing.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
ghosty boys.
I don't think we have enough space for all of them.
They can appear within 60 feet of me.
I just like how Lizard's characters are suddenly getting surrounded by these fuckers.
I assume since this is gonna be a very short campaign, might as well use it. Sad thing is I can't use it the next 7 days.
Oh,
That's why I was like, you sure you wanna use it on the diamond?
maybe should probably have saved it.
I don't care. Kill it. We probably would have missed.
Okay, I don't
Understand.
know their. Can you give me their stats? I don't have them in my head right now.
Jesus Christ.
Here, I'll PM them to you.
That
Do
would
they
be-
attack right now, or do they need to get like...
It doesn't tell me that I have to roll initiative for them.
I'm gonna assume they attack on her turn as she summons them.
There you go.
For your sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorita's about
Um,
to die. Okay, like.
Yeah, and I'm kind of bleeding out if I take one hit from him. And he hits 3 times, okay?
Yeah, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to read their stats. That's 5 to hit. Okay, only 3 of them are in reach though, because it's so crowded.
It's fine. Have them roll to attack.
Actually, are they proof? Do they get anything else? No.
They got reckless.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna use it on all of them.
Okay.
Let's
so-
make this. Let's finish this.
Hey, 1 hit.
Okay, that's the first one. He does have advantage. He did hit.
Okay, sweet. Nice.
Okay, both the first 2 hit. 2 of them.
Nice.
Let's do this. That's 2 times.
This guy's just fucking surrounded.
It's unbelievable he's still alive.
You know, who set this asshole on fire? So I guess if there's any trouble inside.
Okay. Oh my. Oh my, that exactly hits the spot. Oh my god.
Yes, he's dead.
Okay. The 2 that hit both impale him directly on their swords, basically shanking him from behind and from the front, and more or less double teaming him. Just ramming it in and even lifting him up off the ground with their swords.
I love
And all you
this
can
one.
hear at this point from him is a very dark and a gurgle.
I start beating my spear on the floor as the Valhalla spirits raise their swords in victory, screaming.
Fantastic.
Okay, do they vanish after that, or do you release
They
them?
hang out for an hour.
Can you release them? Or do you want to
if
keep them?
I, drop to 0 hit points. I would prefer them stay with us for just a bit longer.
Okay.
Until I know what's inside this place.
I'm gonna move them away a little bit though. Alright, you defeated Jarek! He is down to 0. And even though I made, and he's not gonna get death saving throws, he got impaled.
It doesn't matter, we would have killed him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has the fire died down?
It was just 1 sack.
1 sec to change the entire fucking battle.
Yeah.
It's
Very
You smell the aroma of God.
Technically, the aroma of
Okay.
Never mind.
As he falls, as the spirits draw their swords out of his body, Jarek falls to the ground, and out of his, from under his plate, there's actually an amulet that's gonna fall out or roll out.
I pick it up.
And the amulet is is an amulet made of pure crystal. Out of two sorts of crystals, a blue fist carved out of a single sapphire, and attached to it, almost like dripping blood, are small shards of a ruby.
Ooh.
Malika. Put it away.
Can I roll to figure out what it is? Would that be a history or a magic or what?
I will have
Just to say,
You-
by the way, it's been almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
yes. I know. I just wanted to get this small thing done.
Okay.
I want you to make a Arcana check, if at all.
Okay, I know what it is.
Okay, you don't actually know what this amulet belongs to. However, what you can feel is that it does possess very potent magic inside of it. Like you can actually feel like an echo pulsing through your mind as you hold it.
I really
And-
want to put it on.
And in front of your eyes, the amulet itself actually seems to pulsate.
Do I sense evil from it?
You do not sense evil, you just sense pure energy.
Mm. Well,
You're not Teddy.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But her wisdom is the negative one, not her intelligence.
Yeah, but intelligence is what you know. Wisdom is how you apply that wisdom.
Taylor
and that knowledge.
fucking giving it to someone.
You talk about it to somebody else, dude.
What is that you just picked up, Aurora?
It's an amulet of some sort. I sense power from it. Energy.
Oh, it's very pretty. Can I have it?
I put a spear at him, and the spirits kind of like line up in front of me.
I kind of look around, confused, and who are these new friends that decided to join us?
They are fallen spirits of Valhalla. They come to my aid when I need them.
Zephys sits down on the ground, cross-legged, and just says, "Of course, if Akadi hadn't been with us, we wouldn't have lived today."
I'm not entirely sure. I appreciate the air that is coming off of this fire.
It is the air of victory. Savor it or don't. It is respectful to not.
The air of justice.
Justice. Justice was served here.
Justice gonna get a shower.
Wait,
Sorry.
shower.
Are the flames dying down?
I'd say yes, after the battle, the flames are slowly dying down, but you could probably just step through them without catching on fire.
I'm gonna
And in the middle
pop
of
the
it
amulet.
are just two black, barely as humanoids recognizable carcasses.
I feel it'd be wise if we rested for a moment. Whatever's
That would be
inside,
good.
if the villagers are correct, this is the only way in and only way out. We will see them eventually, or we will go in after them. Either way. It is good to sit down and enjoy it while we can.
I'm gonna drink with my health potions.
I really
You
like
probably,
his armor.
probably shouldn't use your health potion since we're gonna take a short rest.
Oh,
Don't waste them.
Really like his armor. I think even though it's covered in shit and blood, I think I'll take it.
it's no use to a dead man.
I mean, you can take his armor off of his corpse, the damaged armor with blood and shit on it.
I'm going to take it.
Check his body for any loot. Out of
I'll
character.
also do that.
Okay, so what do I have to roll for a
Uh,
short rest?
Roll investigation to loot him.
Investigation,
I'm gonna
okay.
clean the blood off me.
Don't we,
Yeah, same.
Oh, look
Oh.
at that. My first
Oh.
good roll.
Okay,
And it's recording.
nice.
okay, you actually
Steal
do
something.
alone, just on his body. You actually find 500 gold.
Oh, 500.
He was. It was in multiple smaller satchels under his armor.
I knew he had quite a lot of money.
And actually, inside the coins, you also find small pieces of cloth that prevented the coins from climpering.
Ooh.
My good man, inside.
Otherwise, you get a. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Inside, I bet, are hundreds of more gold pieces. This man has
That
collected
we
much
should
for the
return to the
village.
town.
Ah, yes, that too.
Also, you get a damaged plate armor, and for the sake, since it is damaged, I want you to note down an AC of 14.
I just have it listed down as blood and shit covered armor.
But I might forget that. I might forget that penalty on the armor. So I would really appreciate if you could note that down in brackets
got
behind
it.
it. Thank you. I mean, I've got my notes, but
Hey, don't, Ghost. Isn't it when you take a short rest, you can roll a hit die to get health back?
As many as you want from your pool of hit dice.
I'll only roll.
Are we gonna do that right now?
I
Sir,
would like some health back.
sorry, what?
are we gonna roll hit dice right now?
A short rest.
Yes, do so. Yes, you can get a short, or even if you want a long rest. Though I think a short rest is more appropriate.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna check this out.
6.
How long is the short rest again? Because my little spirits might disappear.
I'm gonna roll another.
Let me quickly check.
5.
2. Thanks. Oh,
At least 1 hour is a short rest.
Should I roll my
so my
No.
spirits go away.
Oh, thank God, that's so crowded.
I'll roll the last one.
Thank you, my friend. I bow to them.
Well,
Sure.
are we back with a short rest?
As a cleric, HP, I guess. You don't get spells back.
Okay.
Your channel divinity you get back if you used it.
On that note, while you do that, I still have a few words for Arno. From Arno.
4 HP. I'll take it.
Oh
That-
yeah, you do. Oh, I forgot about that.
That goddamn orc. Finally, he's done.
So I do
You
get
did.
all my HP back because I didn't put my bonus on it. Gabby,
Uh,
you do get your constitution bonus for each hit dice that you roll.
well,
I always forget about that. I never actually done it.
oh, then, but me restart.
I mean, what's your constitution bonus?
My constitution is +3.
Then you said that +9, because you rolled 3.
9. That's 11, so I'm using all of my dice.
I think now's a good spot to stop.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I still want to have some words here. Anna's actually now turning to Aurora. You there. For now, I will let you have that amulet. But if I think what it is, you should not put it on.
What do you
Until
think it
we-
is?
Well, that is actually a organization. We do not know how exactly they act or what their purpose is. However, they are supposed to have these kinds of amulets. I would actually like to inquire that you accompany me to the capital so we can find someone who can inspect this. I'm not saying it is evil, but it might have
My good man,
Side
you're speaking a lot of
effects.
future. Meanwhile, we still have individuals inside this building that are of keen interest. The village is our priority at the moment, not this amulet.
That is true, but from what I saw from your fighting prowess, I do think you will be able to take care of those. Jarek was by far the strongest of them all.
Let me get this straight. You want us to take an amulet with you to an order?
Quite correct. Though I do see
Respectfully,
that you are.
it sounds awful.
That might be true, though I do see that you are a pilgrim. And you might find what you're searching for in the capital.
Perhaps, but I will not do it for the amulet.
That is fine.
Do it for Tyr.
My plea is
My
actually more
will is to
directed at the
attack.
centaur, since she possesses the amulet at the time. However, I do want to thank all of you for the help.
Of course. It is Tyr's will.
And I would like to thank you as well for aiding us in this fight.
I wish I could have done more, but
You
he
could.
was stronger than I anticipated.
Oh shit!
He's gonna throw Zephyrus not an evil look, but he basically wants to say that wasn't really necessary. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry.
Zephyrus is just gonna show off like the bloody part of him and just get like raise an eyebrow.
Don't worry, our small friend has an interesting sense of humor.
I see. I assume humor can be very subjective.
Just imagine everything he says with a smile.
I rather not. It would provoke me
It's
even more.
rude to talk about people who are listening.
Well, it would be even more rude to talk about you behind your back.
It is also rude to not pay respect to someone of a higher order.
Cute.
A higher order than Tyr?
Right back at you, little bird. And I think that's where we can end the session.
Oh my god.
That was really good, sir.
How much experience did we get?
That is actually a good question.
Mm,
The thing is,
we're-
I will probably tell you guys tomorrow or later because
That's fine.
I'm gonna be honest, this character was completely homebrewed, like Jarek. So,
Yeah.
okay, what you can do for now, because that's that info I do have. You do get 200 experience for the orcs.
Okay.
Pathetic.
How much experience do we have right now? Because we are level 3.
Probably 900.
1,100.
Let me check.
Because
what the
level 3 is 900, so.
character advancement. Yes, 900, and with the additional XP, 1100.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just for the orcs.
Yep. I will have to do some calculating and equalizing to the challenge rating table later on. And okay, now I can finally speak about this since you actually managed to kill him. I wasn't. I actually had to did nerf him before the session. I'm going to be honest. If I went with his actual stats on all of his abilities, this might have looked differently.
A lot more people would have died.
I think you did a really good job with the difficulty.
Yeah, I did. I do think it actually did work out, since I do know that all of you guys have some potential for crowd control, at least some of you. Though I have to admit, I did not expect that Ash's idea at all. Like
Thing, though.
that, I completely didn't expect it. I actually thought two or three would go down at least once. But yeah,
Welcome to
well
the
done, and
Zephyrus.
thank you for joining me for 3.5 hours.